Hello.
Greetings.
Hello.
Long time no see.
I know, I'm fucking annoying.
Same. I feel the same way.
I got T-boned so bad at work.
Oh, really?
Last week, 3 weeks before. I know.
Been pretty brutal on the work front. I think for many of us. Except for this guy who's just hustling, apparently.
What am I doing?
Hustling?
What do you want?
Your body?
So I meant to buy more of these, and instead I bought more of these.
Oh. Those match the ones that I had, I think.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So, depending on how I feel about it, I might just sacrifice them into your giant bag. I don't know. I might hold on to them. We'll see.
It's alright, you can call it a sack.
Reach deep into your sack. Leave something for you.
Grab a hold of it. Dump
Hey,
some
we
extra.
are live.
Bottle it.
My phone decided to tell me.
Oh,
So,
phone says we're live.
We're live.
Here we are talking about sacks.
important.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Weave-Blight after a
crazy.
fucking month hiatus. Thanks for bearing with us
You
in these trying
watch
times.
out! Watch out! Here, watch. I'll pull this over, and you can sit right. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I don't need an ankle.
I didn't realize you had an ankle.
You got two. Come on.
Did you say you didn't realize she had an angle?
It's fine.
You usually
Awesome.
get the other one. Didn't know she
Come
needed
on,
that
Oh,
one.
my bad. Didn't realize you were a
Call
human.
me Stump. Okay. Nice phrasing.
Amazing. Fantastic. We're going to pull up Reeg on here. So we have Reeg.
Cool.
We have the brush upstairs. It's just that no one uses it on him, including me, because I'm so allergic to him. I'm okay with being around him, but brushing him really messes
Oh, yeah.
with me.
Also, to be fair,
Stir up all that cat dander.
Swayze isn't your cat, right?
You don't know that.
You're right, I don't. That's why I'm asking.
No, he is not my cat.
Swayze is more part of the house, I think, than actually anybody's cat.
Right? It's Swayze's house, actually.
Right.
Yeah.
We're just guests here.
That's pretty true.
That's how it is with just cats in general.
Right.
Yeah.
And like, they
Hi.
don't,
See,
do
we
not
can
give
be
a
friends.
shit.
You just can't be in my lap because we're playing a game, Swayze. See, you can sit at the table and you can join us.
That's pretty real.
My cats are so fascinated with the lizard. They don't know what to do with her.
Oh, yeah. Is it, Bearded Dragon? Nice.
Yeah.
And Cat's like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, pretty much. I'll like plop her on the ground, and the flat face one, Lila, she just stares at it, and she has those big beady eyes. It's hysterical.
It's like, I don't know what this thing is. Are you trying to kill us?
Bearded dragon, she's more likely to lick things than it murder it.
He'll look at you like, why did you bring a dragon into my household?
Why is its eyes on the side?
Right. My buddy Scott, I went out and visited him in Kansas, in Wichita, and we went down there for sister-in-law's graduation, and yeah, he's got a bearded dragon and 2 dogs. And it's funny because they all play with each other.
Yeah?
Yeah, they have just massive open space in their basement. They don't really use it for anything, so they just let the lizard just run around downstairs, and he like chases the dogs, and the dogs like pounce their front feet down and will run away from them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I do. I just bring her around and she just books it wherever she desires.
They can be pretty fast too. Just
Yeah.
Come back, come back, come back.
all right, where you going?
I have to catch this. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
They're easy. You just kind of like go and scoop them, and
Yeah.
because they're just kind of fat and flat.
Oh.
they
And
do
then
this
with
walk.
Yeah.
It's like a 50-50 if they're actually touching the ground or not.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty cool. people.
They're fucking hilarious. They're such people lizards.
Oh yeah, they like the attention.
This is my second one. My first one, he lived to be 11. That's when he finally died.
Oh, wow.
He was cruising.
All right, y'all. So, picking up on some
because I have
weed.
no clue what we're doing.
Good. Recap. You all had cleared out the sanitarium. You made your way to Lord Zima's previous estate, and had basically told him to GTFO.
We told him that before we clear out the sanitarium.
Right. So he was promptly ready, as it seemed that he had prior visitor or visitors, depending, before you all arrived. It seemed to completely dispatch his servants and potentially finish some sort of ritual in his upstairs chambers. He held what is to be the Heartstone that Mist is working on to help cure any disease. And that caused him some severe pain, but also seemed to awaken the artifact as well. And he cleared out, and you all finished your day, made preparations, and decided where to go to next. You had thought for a moment if you were going to go down south to Party Soon to try and deal with whatever creatures might be living within the mountains or dealing with Party Soon directly itself. But ultimately, you'd chosen to return with the information that you've gathered from the sanitarium and bring it to Tornwind, also realizing that a massive fire has kind of broken and spread out along the northern and northwest forest from the crossroads. So kind of in pursuit of the army that sort of came through and tried to lay waste to the crossroads, and also to bring information to Tornwind and see what you can figure out about their sanitarium. Is kind of where you decided to take off towards. So Mist left you with Potion, this interesting gel-like creature that seems to burst forth from this bag of holding and assist you in combat, as you found out when you were ambushed by a party of bearded devils and some sort of human leader. But you made pretty quick work of them, dispatched them, and then cleared the path, and you still had plenty of days travel ahead of you, because that happened right at the start of your day, pretty much. So we'll go ahead and start, and we'll take off from there, if you like. Ashley, if you'd like, start, give me a D20 roll, please, and let's see how you fare through the rest of your day.
I do think we
Okay.
were sitting on a roll of 2.
Oh, I think we did sit on a roll of 2, actually. That's right.
But
What did you get?
14.
14. Dave, give me a roll as well. Potion. We'll get to
Let's go fuck myself.
We'll get to what, 2?
natural 20.
Excellent. Okay, good. Good.
I'm not giving you these dice, because the very first time I rolled it, rolled a natural 20.
That's good news.
Because it's very tiny.
So you're continuing along down this path. You had it as kind of your usual setup. Xylea, you've been kind of controlling the wagon, basically, and taking care of the horses and keeping them on track. Reeg's just been kind of chilling in the back of the wagon with Rain, kind of keeping a patrol, keeping eyes out, and there's a bag of holding with some goo in it. As you are continuing down the path with the 2 roll, so you're within like the 3rd and 4th hour of your travel, go ahead and give me a perception check.
26.
26. God damn. Yeah, that's pretty good. As you're traveling on down the
Take a
path.
short rest, spend your day.
I did not.
Oh yeah, definitely. You guys got a short rest.
Okay, all right, because
For
I was
sure.
like, a little hammered here.
Yeah. And in technicality, you wouldn't even lose any time traveling because you can get your short rest in while she controls the cart on its way.
You can also add 1 hit point to
Okay.
whatever roll you make.
From the little bubbles inside the bag holding, it just kind of bursts.
Just music coming from the bag.
No. Good tunes. Some of that sweet, sweet gurgle.
Will the hollowed out lute thing is being played?
I just really wish that it was just gurgling. Wookieing it up inside the bag. Giving that extra hit point. But a 26, absolutely, you will see a lot of this forest has been kind of cleared out of most of the foliage at like ground level, burnt down and stomped down and pretty much left bare as possible. So you can see out a decent ways, even though there are trees like every 15 or so feet apart from each other. You can see a decent ways out in the trees, and you're noticing with the 26 that there are dead creatures, beasts, animals. A lot of them look like they must have suffocated. You're seeing some of them with like burn marks, scorch marks. And with the 26, you'll also notice that there are even slain pixies along the trail, this path leading northwards. It's quiet. There doesn't seem to be any more like life. It doesn't seem like there's any birds. You're not hearing really anything out here. Just the hooves of the horses and whatever music comes from the back. Otherwise, just sort of eerily quiet, still pretty hazy.
Smoky.
Yeah. All too familiar.
Like it, yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. Your third set of traveling, so the 5th and 6th hours, basically, not so bad. The haze is getting a little thicker, a little more obnoxious. You can still see pretty far in the spread out trees. But as the sun begins to set, you're realizing that the path is starting to curve just the faintest bit. I mean, it's still mostly going north, but it's starting to curve a little bit towards the west. Most of the travel to and from the crossroads between Tormund and the crossroads is westerly, once you go north. You're finishing up, you're wrapping up your 7th to 8th hours of travel. You can continue, you can push a little bit longer, a little bit into the night, or you can decide to stop before nightfall or as night is falling. Just depends on what you all want to do.
I think we should stop before nightfall, given that the haze is
I'd find a
getting
good place
worse.
to
We're
set up a camp
definitely
before it
not
gets
gonna
dark.
see- Yeah, we're not going to see anything by the time the sun goes down.
Yeah, for sure. If the two of you want to give me survival checks, see if you can't spot a nice little place, kind of hidden, good place to camp up.
A natural 20.
Are you fucking serious?
Give
Natural
it a
20.
couple more rolls.
Both of you with natural
Look at
20s?
that.
Oh my god,
See how long
awesome.
this
Okay.
lasts for.
Right?
So you're able to find there are a couple of like trees and logs, almost seem to be like trail markers that sort of signify that maybe at some point there was supposed to be like a guardhouse or a guard post that was going to be built in this area. where the path starts to kind of curve off westerly, and it looks like there's a footpath that continues to lead northward. And you do know that there was kind of like a smaller, almost port up north that sort of served as like the crossroads port, where people could dock literally as straight north from the crossroads as they could, and then bring goods down to the crossroads. But there's definitely cover. Like there's a good like little slope that you can get down behind, and depending on where you want to be, you can be completely out of sight from the path, or you could even pick the hill that's further beyond that, and be able to have like a good sight over that pathway.
That's a better spot.
Both the
Yeah.
foot one leading north and the one kind of curving towards the south,
I'd say the hill.
up on the hill.
Yeah.
And you're still sure that you're really out of sight, unless you were to set up like a giant bonfire. You might attract attention, but you're pretty sure that you're solid where you're at. Is there anything you want to do as you're setting up camp?
Hmm.
One thing I want to make sure we have. I just want to make sure you know. So you have a spell refueling ring. Or in this ring, you can recover a spell slot as an action of third level or lower. It's like a pearl power, but it doesn't require attunement. I don't know if it's actually in your inventory because it's something that Mist would have given you.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Yeah, it's just like a little, little magic item that Mist gave you to kind of help you out. I don't know if you wanted that. You could just make a note on it, because I don't think we
Yeah.
have anything in inventory that would
I
do
could
that.
just make a custom item.
You could, if you
Yeah.
want, you could.
It's like a pearl of
It's a
power,
pearl power,
but you don't have to be attuned to
attune
it.
to it. So you can add a pearl of power and just not attune to it. Or if you have attunement slots open, because I'm thinking we do,
Mm-hmm.
then you can just attune to it, and then now I could change the name on it, Spell Refueling Ring. But he just tried to make sure everybody had some stuff. Before he left, he made everybody items, and then gave you guys a potion.
Indubitably. Just kind of chilling, chillaxing. Each of you go and roll me perception checks as the sun is setting and you've found your camp.
A natural 20.
God damn!
Welcome back.
What
19.
the fuck?
Give it.
Damn.
Give it a little bit.
19.
12.
12. 12 is not getting a whole lot. You're
Not a
just
whole
sort
lot.
of kind of ready to camp out. 19, you do hear movement from further on down the path. And it looks like it's going from the like western traveled path towards the south. And you're up on this hill and you're able to look down towards it pretty well. There's a decent sized hill right here that leads down into a canyon, and right about at the edge of the map there is where the path is, and you can see coming from out over there southwards, you can hear movement and talking, some kind of guttural language. It's carrying. It's not anything quiet by any means, but you guys are pretty far away. Xylea, you can actually see kind of these large. There's one creature that almost seems to be about the height of some of these trees, or size of some of these trees. Just really, really tall, about twice as large as the bearded devils that you had fought before. and it looks to be absolutely fiendish. It's got this large tail kind of trailing behind it, and through the haze and kind of where the sun is setting, and they're kind of backlit, you can see a really good silhouetted like shadow of this creature that seems to have these horns above its head and just spines coming off its body, its long tail. The creature next to it almost seems to be like a humanoid porcupine of some sort, just sort of walking right next to the creature, and every now and then the large creature just shoves the smaller one. The smaller one kind of like scampers forward. They're talking to each other. You don't speak Abyssal, though, do you?
No.
Or sorry, Infernal.
No.
Yeah, so you wouldn't quite recognize what they're saying, but seems like they're communicating to each other and just walking the path. They do not seem to have any inclination of traveling towards you guys. They just seem to be traveling along the trail.
I'll just relay that to you. Just keep an eye out. I don't want to deal with that thing with the tail because he looks very large.
If they go by, somebody else is going to have to deal with them. Somebody else who's less capable than us.
I guess you're right. I mean, if it comes to it, obviously. But do you want to go approach them? Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay.
I think he's saying is shoot them.
Yeah. From a distance.
Okay.
See if they're in the mood for a fight. If they run.
Okay. I mean, by all means, if that's what you want to do, can you just go way over there?
Yeah.
And do that first?
Yeah. I could make sure that we're not. I won't do anywhere near where the horses are. We'll try not to draw them this way, but.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You guys could definitely kind of put the horses a little bit on the other side of the hill,
Right.
so they won't be terribly spooked unless the fight comes towards you guys. But essentially, I'll kind of shift things over just a little bit more for you, and we'll use blue.
As you guys are talking, you'll see these two little silvery bubbles just kind of out of the bag of holding. This little like bubble comes over and just pops, and you have this little bit of slime on you, but you have bardic inspiration. So you have D8 you can add to.
Great. Good. I like that. I might need it.
I know I'll need it. I use any bit of help I can get.
And the little bubble just kind of drifts over and went.
Yeah.
See. Interesting.
Feels
You
weird.
got this.
You got this. Bubbles of moral support.
I have confidence in you. Great.
Thanks.
Needed it.
Absolutely needed it.
Just when I need it the most. You're the best.
Yeah.
And if so, like,
I'm gonna own these things.
see where you guys are gonna go. Let's see what the back is.
Yeah, and the horses will be kind of off a little bit on the other side of this hill, but sloping down from the path. Mark it about here. Ends up being about 15 feet down, and then about like another 15 feet up towards you, up that way, with decent amount of tree cover in there. The trees only go up maybe
This is
about,
down and this is up.
yeah. Do that. Down and then up. I don't know. I guess maybe we'll mark this
Down
as still
as well.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Down. Towards that. Down. The trees range anywhere from about like about a 10 to 15 feet before branches start happening. And then they're about like another 10 feet higher than that. So it's tough-ish to see across the pathway from where you're at now. But you can see. As she points out across the pathway once more, both of you, potion if you want, but Rain, definitely give me a perception check if you're just chilling in the back of holding.
When I did one, it was 19. When she
13?
got hers. You said I heard them.
15.
15? Yeah, so you'd be able to see now that she's pointed them out. I think it's cool. We have so many awesome minis. Some of them aren't 100% accurate, but
That's a
they're
good problem
so
to have.
cool. Right?
I need to rebuild that right there, make that a square shelf. If each one of those levels was square, maybe have one more.
Right, you'd have a little. It'd all fit just a little bit better, but I mean, it's still freaking sick. Look at all these minis. God damn, they're so freaking cool. Alright, I'll stop talking about it and we'll just get into it. Do I want to use this guy? He doesn't have a tape. And this one has a tail, but it doesn't have wings. It's so sick.
Damn it, Cap. I think, well, it was either that or all the puppies this morning, too. About a bunch of puppies. I went to the liquor store, and this lady brought by, and she just had a whole bunch of little puppies. Little pit bull puppies. Preston and them bought one. They're probably going to buy a second one. We're still rescuing them.
Exactly.
Yeah. My Snapchat. I have my story. They're adorable.
We'll use this guy. Why not? At least different. And then
Oh my god.
one of these guys.
The little girl, the little one that's not like darker, that's the one that they bought. Absolutely adorable, but that's probably all my allergies.
Those
Pissed off. Oh yeah, the freaking bright blue eyes.
Alright. Way off in the distance, you've had a minute to prep if there's anything specific you would like to do, where you'd like to be.
I'd give Reed a inspiration as well.
Riga has one. Okay, cool. I have him pulled up. I don't know if you wanted to roll him or.
I have him pulled up too, so
Alright.
whatever you want to do.
Sweet. Yeah. Fuck it.
Where do you guys
You
go?
can roll him. I'm just here to talk you guys through it. Where do you want to be?
Where he is now? At the wagon?
Yeah, you're in the wagon, but the wagon, you guys are tucking it basically on the next downslope. So this is kind of the top of the hill for you.
Kind of even between those next two trees?
Over here,
Nope. In between them?
in between.
No, the other one.
These
There you
ones.
go. Right there. And then at that angle, waits until he can get a shot across it.
Probably like right here.
Right in here.
Yep.
Sure. Kind of ready to attack. Xylia, what would you like to do?
Hill's looking down in front of him. He can kneel down with his
They are
longbow.
they are within 100 feet of you from that point.
So he can wreck their day that way.
I'm gonna come kind of those, yeah, hide behind that tree.
Sure.
Just so I'm at least somewhat prepared to run over to fight these things just in case.
For sure. Do you have anything that kind of goes that far for you to prep?
Well, don't worry. They'll be coming this way.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that will go. Well, I have a crossbow, so
With your perception, Xylia, and even with a 15 and a 19 at this point, because you've kind of been watching these guys walk up, they look like fiends. They don't appear to be carrying much of anything. Like that guy, his minis has weapons, but he's not carrying any weapons.
Okay.
I gotta say that's a Barb Devil, isn't it?
Probably. He's looking a little pointy.
I'm gonna
He's got a few.
mention how similar it is to your mom, but I'm not gonna say anything like that.
I'll be.
It's funny because her name is Barb.
I know. That's why. Yeah.
Those will come out of the bag of holding. Just kind of lift the bag of holding up, and then gloop over towards the tree,
This one?
just right next to it, other side.
This tree?
No, that tree.
This one?
This is tree chose, but the other side of the tree. Like right here.
Oh, okay.
You're just-
This one?
Yes. Exactly.
Where the freaking tree?
Did you just use hot glue for that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's fucking amazing.
No, I think
Cool.
it's beautiful. It's a really great.
It might as
blob.
well be a mini, bro.
It's a little blob of glue. That's what it is.
Sweet. Reeg, he can't really, he doesn't have the
He's got
range.
Tons of movement, so he will
Yeah.
just be standing right between both of them.
Okay, there's 3 people there, and you said both of them.
It's gonna be chilling.
3 minis.
Both of them.
Okay.
Me not being included in them.
Cool.
Is that, like between us?
So then it seems like we are waiting until this point. Rain, you find yourself getting a clear shot on the smaller one. There is a bigger one behind it.
Right.
Right before they
He
get
just-
sight, like right once he knocks that arrow, I'm also going to let out just this little like silvery light kind of peeks out and shines to every one of them. They see a little, and all 3 of them have blessed. 3 people I get.
Concentrate on some bless.
Yeah, so I'm concentrating. The 3 of them are blessed.
Concentration. And I don't know if we want to do magical effects.
There's bless.
Is there bless?
Very first
Oh, there
one.
is bless.
Yeah,
Nice.
there's just no bane.
Right. We've been using blinded for Bane. Alright, so you are concentrating, and blessed be thou, and
Likewise.
thou,
And thusly.
and thou. Indubitably. Perfect. Alright, so yeah, right about there, Rain, you have a good shot on either of them. You want the little one or the big one?
How much fun does it be shooting the little one? Let's go with the big one.
Go for the big one.
Big uns.
Mr. Bigley. Heard.
Big Lee's gonna catch him. Freaking arrow.
Absolutely.
What's Bless do for me on that?
D4.
Gives you a d4, and he is surprised because he has no fucking clear there. So go ahead and roll with advantage.
Actually, I'm gonna do it this way.
He's definitely walking sort of boisterously, like not trying to avoid your shot at all.
Right. I got a dunk.
Yeah.
Pushing the guy.
Yeah. Just got done shoving this dude.
17, I'm thinking.
That's a hit.
Sorry. Plus 7 to that.
24.
24.
Also a hit.
Okay.
No, if you add 7 to it, that's a miss.
Alright.
His AC is actually inverted.
Oh! Okay. Cool.
Yeah, so go ahead and give me that damage. From downtown.
They actually have monsters like that. Usually you have to kind of pull your punches to actually hit them.
I forget what they name them.
I know I saw one was a homebrew, but it was based off of something else. I don't remember what it was.
It's like a homebrew ooze that.
It's like 9 points of damage.
9 points.
Let's make it.
damage.
You can't add that, so you
That doesn't do that one?
No.
Okay.
Only spell damage. Magic inspiration. You can use it to a spell that does damage or restores hit points,
Okay, for spells. Or,
but you can't.
like,
Or
rolls.
it's any D20 check.
Okay, alright.
So
9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Heard. Okay. Anybody else doing anything from this distance?
Are we just trying to flat out kill him?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, so. Ooh, that's hard. I have a couple good options.
That's gonna do anything. I don't think that's gonna do anything. So.
Okay, this one. I am going to.
Oh, sorry.
I'm going to cast Call Lightning. All right here.
I knew he had a mini of it. That's actually what that guy looks like.
Yeah.
Okay. Big horse guy. Yeah. But you're gonna cast
Call Lightning.
Call Lightning, absolutely.
All right here.
Heard. When you call it in, do you get a shock of lightning? I think you have to use an action to call a lightning strike, but I think when you call it in, you can as well, right?
Yeah, a bolt of light. When you cast a spell, choose a point. You can see under the cloud. A bolt of lightning flashes down from the cloud to that point. Each creature within 5 feet of that point must make a dex save. So I
Nice.
can
You can get both of them.
yeah,
So a dexterity save for the both of them.
yeah.
Alright. Okay, so we'll go with this guy because I have him up. A dexterity save.
Mhm.
A 17.
Beats.
So he saves, and then the other one. Dexterity save of 6.
Oh yeah, no, it's not.
Makes perfect
Does
sense.
not.
But nice the other way around, but you know.
Well, the other one it takes at least half damage.
That's
so. So
Yeah, go ahead and give me that damage. This guy is.
so 22 is the full damage, and then 11 will be half.
22, 11 is half.
The biggest one gets the. Oh wait, which one? Which one took the?
The
blow?
big one saved.
It's okay. 11's
He's,
still,
he's,
11's still
he's
not
a
bad.
little bit more aware that shit's starting to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a thunderstorm. It could just be a fluke thing.
There's arrows flying at him. Not so fluky.
22 damage though. Did not like it, that's for sure. So I have him separate. Oh, you know what? He is magic resistant though. Yeah, does an 11 save?
Mm-mm. No.
Cool. Yeah, he definitely took that damage. He did not like it. Did not like it at all. Okay. And then that's going to be initiative.
Yeah.
So we'll go, big guy, small guy. Okay.
Ooh. God damn.
Makes sense.
Okay.
We
Rain, what'd you get?
28.
Jeez.
Potion?
19.
19.
Technically, you can add your bless to that too.
Yeah, it is an ability check.
Don't need that.
Still.
I used my one of my
What did Reed get?
superiority dice.
No, I'm saying you can use your bless, the D4,
Oh.
not the inspiration. Reed got a 12.
I already used it.
That's bless is up until I lose
Bless is
inspiration.
up.
It's a
Oh.
minute.
Yeah.
Bardic
So-
inspiration is used once.
So you're going on a 30 technically.
30.
D8.
That's
you use.
30.
Yeah, the D4 you just.
Xylia?
12.
12 as well. Did you roll a
Use
d4
bless.
from your bless?
Oh, not that.
So yeah, you're technically higher.
Oh god. 16.
Nice. Very good. You're at 16, which is fine because that leaves these guys here.
Yeah.
what did potion get again?
19.
Okay, yeah. All right. Rain, you're back up. Definitely surprised. The arrow hits, and the big guy just kind of like looks down for a second, like, what the fuck? And then once the lightning hits, like,
Oh shit!
definitely looking over towards you guys now. And the little guy just looked like he got fucking fried by the lightning,
Right.
just like shaking where he's standing
Doesn't
still.
even know what happened there.
Yeah, he's taking a minute to figure out if he's gonna be able to move again.
Right.
But you are up, Rain.
Okay.
To start us off on a 30,
I'm thinking he needs to enjoy another arrow.
catch an arrow, absolutely. Mr. Big Guy.
As you know,
Plus your D4.
plus D4. 1. Plus D8. 1, 2. Another 1. So. No. 9, 10, 11 plus 18.
That is a hit.
Okay.
Did you hit with a 17 before?
Me.
He technically hit it with a 24 before.
But he thought he hit it with a 17. That's
Yeah.
because you can.
I will kind of. So I use that one. Thank you. Yeah. So we'll do that again.
That's a hit for sure.
Plus 11 points of damage.
11. Hurt.
Oh, we add 13 points of damage and trip attack.
You're going to do a trip on? Okay. So 2 more points of damage.
It says with a weapon attack. Does that arrows work as well?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Definitely. That's what's really cool about Battle Masters is some of them work on ranged weapons too.
A lot of them say, will say weapon attack, and then some will say a melee, but.
Right.
Uh,
It didn't say melee, so I was like,
but it's a strength saving throw, you said?
yes.
Strength save is... Ooh, 8.
That's a fail.
Yeah, he falls over.
Jeez. Killing it.
Yeah, damn. Hell of a hit. Yeah, you kind of shoot him like on the inside of his back leg as he's rearing up and just, yeah, just collapses. You are a fighter. You have a second attack just as normal. And then I do let you, since you have your extra arms, you can bonus attack another shot as well.
Then he'll shoot the Barb Devil.
Shoot the Barb Devil.
Roll a 16 plus 7 is
That's definitely a hit.
plenty.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely a hit.
Do, plus 9 points of damage.
9 points on him. Oh, usually helps if I can math correctly. Got it.
And the Barb Devil's still standing there. Bonus on him.
Yeah, he's still there. Bonus shoot him.
22.
Yeah, and you have your blesses on you as well.
Oh.
So definitely hits.
25. I'm gonna go with. Does the bless go on damage?
No.
So 6 points of damage.
Anytime you roll a d20,
6.
pretty much though.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, 2 arrows sticking out of him. Does not seem to be...
2 hours taken out each of them now.
Happy
And they
about
haven't
it.
even gone yet.
Yeah, that's true. That is also very true.
They're fine.
Remind me, is your bow a +1 bow?
No.
Okay.
Nope, I'm sure they resisted. But I still make him look like a damn pincushion.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Arrows are... I mean, he already looks like a pincushion, and then there's little fletchings kind of sticking out of him too. That's it for Ring. Any
Yeah.
movement? Just chilling?
Oh, hang here.
Cool. Big guy. Fucking A right. He's like, cool, there's half my movement.
He's not immune to the prone condition?
Nope.
I didn't think so.
Not many things are,
No.
even if they got multiple legs. I think he's gonna come 30 feet. And we'll see where we're at there. 10, 40, 50, yeah, 60, absolutely. So Rain, the one who's shot him a couple times, he doesn't give a fuck. How about you make a dexterity saving throw, please?
How about 22?
That is a save. So you are taking half damage, but you got his undivided attention, so he's like, here, have my recharge ability.
I don't know why you got pissed off at me. Yeah, I do. Actually, I know
God.
exactly why.
Damn. Alright, so that...
It's either really high or really low. Praying for really low.
No.
No, don't think so.
Maybe something to do.
So 39,
It's
so
like
38.
Snout.
So you take 19 points of lightning damage instead of 39 points of lightning.
Okay with that.
As he gets up and starts running down the hill, he kind of pulls his hands together and this electric static kind of forms up in between his hands and just points both fingers at you, and this beam of electricity just blasts towards you. And you're able to kind of dodge half of it, but it still connects. Doesn't feel good.
No.
Potion, you're up.
Well, he just got hit.
They want to take my hit points. Don't.
It's his recharge ability.
I will
Oh, shit.
move 5 feet over. Towards Rain.
Towards him? Oh, okay.
And I will well up some of the potion in my body and just slap you with some potion. Not very good, but 13 hit points back.
Not bad.
I had to roll a 1 and a 2 on that.
Oh, fucking A. Still, 13 hit points.
And then I will
She's
gloop
19
5
to a
feet
6,
back
so I'm okay
over.
with that.
Right there.
And then as a bonus action,
And remember, he's really pissed off at me. You probably don't want to hang around me.
that's why I like. And you just this fluid splats on you and just absorbs in, and you're like, oh.
Can you,
And it smells
Just-
like a healing potion tastes. You just
Yeah.
gotta smell that smell in the air.
It's just a little like gloop on the ground too.
Yeah,
Really,
it's like just rolling
weird.
rolls back. And then bonus action will send out a little bubble.
Re-inspire Rain.
Ouch.
That's it for potion then. Xylea, what would you like to do? You still have Call Lightning out.
I do.
They did spread out a little bit on you.
Yeah, but it's the big one that's coming straight for us, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's coming right for us.
Okay. Yeah. You know what? Why not? Let's just
Call some lightning.
Wait, I have to grab it for. Yeah, let's call some lightning.
Well, you don't have to attack with it, right? They say.
Oh yeah, no, because yeah, that's right. I
Yeah,
don't know what I'm
he just
thinking.
automatically
Jeez,
has
that
to try
been
and
way
save.
too long. I got this. That's good because that was terrible.
Tries to dex save. That'll do it with a 23.
Oh god, yeah, but still.
Roll the 19.
Oh my
So-
gosh, he only gets 5 points of damage. See, I told you. Count your blessing.
5
rolls.
points of damage.
That's
Yeah.
fucking it.
It's fucking teamwork.
Oh my god, I love that song.
Any movement at all, Xylea?
No.
Just chilling.
Yeah.
Heard. Reeg is up. He is 60 feet away, the big guy.
Yeah. you're gonna be an archer, then he'd be an archer.
I just get his attention.
50 and then bunny hop.
That's an awful small Reed, because Reed's pretty freaking big right at the moment, isn't
Rig's medium,
he? Okay.
but yeah.
Big for a rabbit.
Instead of small, he's definitely more like your
Right.
size.
He's a gargantuan rabbit.
Yeah, big ass rabbit. Instead of a tiny rabbit, he is human-sized rabbit.
And he will jump to there. Bonus action. And
It's funny, if he would have chosen to be medium-sized when he started out, he would be large.
now.
Right.
And then he is going to do an
You
attack.
don't know, sometimes a disease, things can happen with a
Yeah.
disease.
Sure.
Attack.
14.
14 is a miss. Bless.
14.
Oh, he's gonna use
he's
his-
blessed. 14.
Yeah, 14 might
sorry.
still hit
Uh,
with his bless.
15, 16.
16 is a hit,
Okay, so yeah, so he doesn't have to use the hit.
so he doesn't have to use his inspiration.
And the other one's higher. So that's 2 hits. And his unarmed strike is these guys. Plus 12.
I like the sound of those.
Right. So 2d6 plus 12 for a total of 15.
Amazing.
Nice.
15 points of damage hurt.
1 and a 6.
He doesn't like it. 15 means this. And is he going to flurry or anything?
He had to do the bonus action to bunny hop.
Oh, copy that. Cool. All right.
In range.
Fair enough. That is Rig then. Now we got our Barb Devil. Oh yeah, why not? Why not? I can get up on you and do this. You're attacking my master, which means I gotta defend my master.
He does this.
Of course he does.
Chicken food.
3 attacks.
Not chicken food, like, nah.
Yeah, why not? 3 attacks. Blah. Okay, I'm gonna guess a 10 misses Rig,
Mm-hmm.
but does a 17 hit Rig right now?
Yes, barely.
So 17 and 25 will do it. So 2 hits on Rig.
Well, hold on, let me make sure. What did... did I give you the +1 to your weapon? Or did I give you +1 to your AC? I gave
There's a
you the
+1 to
+1
his shield.
And Rig... I don't remember what
You wouldn't be able to give it to his weapons. I think you gave it to his AC.
I'm thinking Rig had to have had an AC bonus. Because what I had. I'm just trying to, it's not listed on here.
2 unarmored bonus, 5 from his dex. I think he's sitting at an 18 right now. I think I remember that from last session.
Yeah, because I'm trying to remember if I can just find. I'm looking at my infusions again because I gave each one of them 1 infusion.
Right.
And I had enhanced defense, spell refueling ring were the ones I did. So yeah, he would have a +1 to his AC as
Yeah.
well.
So then 1
Let me make
missed.
sure that's not listed in. Yeah, that's not. Well, but I don't know if that was it because I don't remember. Because I don't think I would have been able to do it because he's not wearing anything. Because I can add a +1 to armor. He doesn't have a shield.
He doesn't have armor.
Yeah, he
That's
doesn't have-
true.
He's unarmored, no shield. So yeah, I wouldn't have been able to. So I don't remember what the heck.
Give him +1 to his dex.
I
Were
could
you
have
able
given a
to give
+1
him
to. I could have given.
movement speed at all or anything like that?
No, I literally have. enhanced defense, and the spell refueling ring right now. I don't remember. It's been so long, and I gave it to him, and then I was focusing on getting potion set up because he has to be wearing an armor or wielding a shield for that.
Gotcha.
So it has to be.
I feel like we thought that we had given him the defense, even though he's not wearing armor and he doesn't have a
We'll see,
shield.
but because I remember doing his shield thing,
Right.
Yeah.
but
Because my shield went from +1 to
oh
+2.
no, we're good. Rig got the wand of healing.
Oh, that's right. You gave him the wand of
I
healing.
kept the wand of healing. Yeah,
Yep.
so it's so we're
Yep.
good. Yeah, so that does hit.
Cool.
Ignore me.
So then that's a claw, and then the tail comes over and gets him too. So he takes a total of 19 points of piercing damage total.
Uh, 19.
It was 9 from a claw, 10 from the tail.
Heard.
The claw.
Okay.
And that's it for the Barb Devil. Rain, you are up.
Oh, Barb Devil looks hit my buddy. So is a little fucker too. Well, let's see what we can do about that. The big guy
Big guy hurt.
looks like a 21.
Absolutely. Plus a bless,
With my
definitely.
bless, whatever's in there. So that would be the 9 points of damage.
You're just gonna roll your inspiration dice for damage.
Oh,
You just have
yeah.
more faith in Dave's dice
I
than
think
yours.
so. Anyway.
9 points of damage,
Might not
though.
be too bad.
Bird.
I do too. That's why I give out my dice.
Right. Yeah, second attack's gonna be the big guy too.
Second attack on Big Eye also hurt him. Plus your bless.
Plus. Give me a free 8.
There you go. You roll higher than your d20 on your d8.
Yeah.
Can you equip the quarterstaff on Reed? I can't equip it.
Yeah.
7 is a 21. Using everything.
21?
21.
Absolutely.
Gets me, that's why I use Dave's dice on this.
Equip.
5 points damage.
5 points of damage heard.
Does he get just 2 attacks or 3?
He gets 3.
3?
So 2 from your extra attack, and then you have a bonus action where you
Okay.
can, your smaller arms can kind of take over and shoot a couple more.
Then the Barb Devil.
They're not even all that much smaller.
Right.
Barbed Devil,
Yeah.
definitely a
24.
hit. Absolutely a hit.
For 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Heard. Big guy is bloodied.
Cool.
So, you know, guy's bloodied.
I just don't want the Barb Devil feeling left out.
That's fair. So that's it for Rain. And then we got Big Guy. Big Guy, do we get our recharge? We do.
Shit. I know where that's going.
Oh, man. Yeah. Oh.
They're down below the hill. They're down on the back side of the hill, you said.
Yeah. Also, yeah, because
Yeah.
well, yeah, it'd be kinda
He's
hard.
higher than
Yeah.
Reed.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So he's,
Yeah, there's no real way. Plus, also, you can see him try for this, but Reed just needs to make a dexterity save.
Reed dexterity save.
Yeah.
That's that. Plus he gets that. Bless. So that's 15. 23.
That is a save. Does he have evasion?
Oh, doesn't look like he has evasion yet. To 5 missiles, is it a missile?
No.
Is it falling damage?
No.
And yeah, he's just safe.
Yeah. So he saves for half. The lightning fizzles out like right in front of your face, or basically like right at your feet. You're like, shit! And it just dissipates right before it gets to you. Rieg, I don't know if that's better or worse. D8s are pretty brutal. Actually, it was the exact same, 39, so he takes 19 points of lightning damage. Well, luckily, I mean, instead of attacking 3 times with some pretty brutal weapons, he just does a little lightning burst. Potion, you're up.
Let's go, Blob. Save the day.
Right?
Morph.
I can't do polymorph. Do I have polymorph? No. That's right, I went with that one instead.
I like him. I like the
The
blob.
little blob. The silvery blob of encouragement.
Yes.
Well, all I can think of is Treasure
Feel
Planet.
goodness.
Did you ever see that movie?
Oh yeah, I love Treasure
Morph.
Planet.
That is literally, except this is white, not pink.
Right.
But that's Morph's entire role.
He's
is
like
just
translucent
optimism.
blue. No, he does some bubbles that are kind of silvery, but
Mhm.
translucent blue. And
Bluish.
I always wish I could have a Morph.
I will do.
Plasmoids are so fun. The more I've looked at them, they're pretty great.
Just a ball just floats over towards him, and I'll pop with the vaporous thing. And be like, it's okay.
Shit.
13 hit points back to him.
Foil.
13 HP to Rieg, and he's that was a bonus action to do that, right?
Uh-huh.
So you have your action still.
Yeah. And as my action, the big guy can give me a wisdom saving throw.
Big guy wisdom save. Does a 16 save?
16 does not save.
Fails.
He takes 5 points of psychic damage.
Psychicked.
Whereas again,
Psychic.
he just hears the little voice. It says, "If you hit my friends again, I'm going to eat you."
Fair enough. He doesn't like it. He took the damage. Not a fan. And he has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Yes.
Heard.
Disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Xylea, you are up.
Okay, well, I can actually still technically use Call Lightning.
Absolutely.
I can
Yep.
land it right here.
Get the both of them.
Yeah.
Heard. So big guy. Ooh, I think he failed. Does an 11 save?
Nope.
Yeah, so he failed, and little guy wants to succeed.
Little guy's doing his
Does an
best.
18 save?
Yeah.
Okay.
Little guy did it.
He's magic resistant, so he's trying.
Um,
Are you going to use a reaction?
Yeah, I'll use a reaction. Little silvery bubble pop. And he like tries to dodge, and you watch this little silvery bubble just pops, and you see that it just reaches out both ways and just kind of grabs a hold of him and tries to grab for the lightning. So he has to roll again.
And he rolled a 2, so absolutely just this little bubble like dumps the lightning into him. Yeah, absolutely. Zaps the shit out of him.
both take 20 points of damage.
20 total?
Yeah, 20 total.
Damn, alright, 20 points, so...
I managed to roll a 10 on one of them, so it worked out well.
Does not like it. And in fact, that bloodies the little guy.
Good.
Makes this.
And Rieg will get
advantage on his next attack ability save?
Advantage on the next attack roll, ability save, or ability check or saving throw within the next minute.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice. Hell yeah. Yeah, such an awesome spell.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Yeah.
can burn through reactions really fast and spell slots really fast with it, but it's so good. It's so good.
Worked out really well. Thank you.
So
for
that-
getting my lightning.
Is an action. You still have a move and a bonus.
By the way, if you, I don't know if you know, you have magical, or I have magical inspiration. If you want, you can use my bardic inspiration and add it to damage
Oh,
That is true, if you wanted.
if you want.
I didn't know for that.
Magical
only
damage.
applied to. I know blessed applies to attack and saving throws. And
Yeah, so
but I didn't know.
so for the bard, if it's an
I didn't
optional
know if it
feature,
applied to
magical
damage.
inspiration, but you can add it to spell damage, not all damage, but just
Yeah.
spell damage or spell healing if you want.
Good to know. Okay.
Any movement or anything with your bonus action?
You said he's bloodied.
They're both
yeah,
bloodied.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold off.
Okay.
We're good.
Rig is up.
I'm doing great with my
Um,
bolts.
Little guy's bloodied. I have advantage on my first attack. Let's hit the big guy. How's the big guy looking? He's not bloodied yet?
He's bloody.
Big guy's bloodied.
Big guy's bloodied.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
we're going to start on
absolutely
him
bloodied.
because I didn't like that lightning shit he did. Advantage on his first attack. Plus bless. Not that I needed it. Let's do, and then he's going to pull the, he'll pull his quarterstaff because he's going to try to get this guy down. So that's same thing. So it's 28 on the first attack.
28 definitely hits.
14 points of damage.
14 heard.
And then I need him to give me a
Con save?
con save.
Constitution saving throw.
So DC at 14.
You got
Maybe when I
17.
get my other energy drink.
Second attack. Even higher for 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage heard.
He can give me a con save.
Another con save. 14.
Who knows? And then bonus action. Here blows. He says. 2 unarmed strikes. AC 18.
AC 18 is definitely a hit.
Oh, I guess yeah. It's technically
And more.
and more. Yeah. Those would be 2 of these plus 12. 17 points of damage.
17 points of damage. Oh, 7 makes this team makes that. Looking to be in the critical range.
And then he will extract aspects.
This creature is resistant to cold, fire, and lightning, and it is immune to poison and the poisoned condition.
Okay. The windows are doing that, so I don't think it's here. That. So that's that bonus action. That's him.
Cool. That's it for Reed, which means Mr. Barb Devil.
Really wanted to get one of these guys down, but no, that's fine. He's got it.
Barb Devil's gonna try and hit Reed, because why not? Reed's right here. That's claw tail. That's tail. Ooh, might have missed with the tail. because he's an 18, right? Yeah, that's definitely a miss. And actually, one claw misses, so he only hits with one claw. With an AC 20, so Reed takes 4 points of piercing damage.
Go big.
Went big on that one. Makes sense. He rolled max on his last claw. He's going to roll minimum on this one. That's it for him. That's all. That's all he's got. Rain, you're up.
Rain. Pulls out another arrow for the big guy.
Big guy hurt.
$14.
14 is a miss. Finally, you missed.
Second arrow.
Holy
Worse.
shit.
Another miss. Third arrow.
Did you seriously go 3,
3,
2,
2,
1? Keep in mind,
And of course, I went 3, 2, 1 on the friggin' D4
on the
as well.
D4 also, yeah. Keep in mind you are a fighter and you get one every short rest
Action surge.
if you wanted 2 more shots.
See if you have a 2, 3, 4.
Right? And still miss. Yeah. Action surge gives me 2 more shots.
Yep.
Another shot. Not great.
You're trying.
8 and 7. 15.
Is your D20 seriously a 5?
5.
That's a miss. You have found its magic number.
Okay. Then 16 hits, 15 misses. Got it.
Yes.
So roll a 15 with
Plus
plus
one.
1 is a 16 plus 7.
That's a hit.
23 is a hit.
Definitely a hit.
It took all 7 shots, but I finally managed to freaking hit this fucker.
It's 5 shots.
That's it.
5, yeah.
5 shots. 5 shots.
1 out of 5, 20%.
Yeah.
And you have a way better chance to hit him than that. He'll take it.
You know, I'm really not going to complain. My D20's been treating me nice all the way up till then. I mean, really nice. So,
That gives him 1 round to bring the pain.
right? That
I'm
gives
not thinking you can do enough damage to drop.
Probably not, because my D8s don't like me. 8 points of damage.
8 points damage hurt. Yeah, he's critical, but he's still
Are you out of all your fun abilities? You can't push or trip him?
Yeah, I could trip him. I can do
do a trip on him.
plus another point of damage and a trip attack.
Well, he got a 10 on his save,
That fails.
so he does fall, but another 10 points of damage.
No, 1 point.
Oh, another 1 point of damage heard. But yeah, he's prone,
It'd be great if...
just in time for him to start his turn. Sometimes initiative is a pain in the ass that way.
Yes.
And he, well, does he get his recharge? He doesn't. So he's going to do his 3 attacks. We're going to start with hooves, because we might knock the rabbit prone. So hooves, oh yeah, AC 26. It's a hit for sure. So he needs to make a strength saving throw, which he has advantage on because of his disease.
Advantage on it, plus he has this. So... 10?
He fails. He falls prone.
Yeah. No. 16.
A 16 saves. He does not fall prone. You rolled exactly what you needed to on that fucking inspiration.
I rolled 2 3s on the freaking dice.
D20 and the D4?
Well, no,
On your D20s.
on the dice.
Oh,
The D20's 3 and 3. I was like, oh, cool.
fuck.
Advantage.
But yeah, with the inspiration, he saves right on the nose, so he only takes the damage, which is 11 bludgeoning, and he does not fall prone, which is good. That's really good for him. Because then he gets a claw and a serrated tail attack
That aren't at advantage.
that are not at advantage. And yeah, that's a good thing. So claw, serrated tail. Serrated tail misses, and claw is going to hit with a 21. So that's going to be... Fucking, of course it's D4s. So he takes 9 slashing and 4 lightning. so much more damage.
Couldn't have been that much more damage.
he's holding on a little bit there.
He's got 6 hit points.
Oh, yeah, I definitely could have dropped him, but that's fine. Totally fine. Now this guy's done. So potion, you are up.
Beat up for no reason. A reaction back, so that's good. Let's do one of these. Move in behind him, and I will
Slap him. Slap him with yourself.
17 hit points with a potion touch.
17 with a potion touch.
And yeah, I'll do bonus action, give him a bardic inspiration. 23 hit points.
Alright, Xylea.
I mean,
We're still right next to each
yeah,
other.
I mean,
Might as well.
yeah.
Some of that free lightning damage. Dexterity saving throws. Big guy. Absolutely saved with a 22. And little guy with a 20 saves as well.
Okay.
They are magic
Go ahead and
resistant.
just use the... Are you fucking kidding me?
Roll pretty low. I'll take it. What's the total?
8, so 4 points of fucking damage.
4 hurt.
Ouch.
Ouch. Yeah, ouch. Real ouch.
Big guy
Big
is
ouch.
still up. Reed's go.
How?
Rig is going to
D10s, come on.
Dude.
Such
Smack
a
this guy in the
wide
face.
range of damage.
crit. Oh no!
You do 3 damage or you can do
There's
30.
4 die in my
I rolled a
puddle.
23 and didn't crit.
Ah, damn. 19 plus 4?
Here's your
Yep.
bardic inspiration. I appreciate it. Wasn't very inspiring.
Well, it's not my fault. So it's definitely a hit. 11 points of damage, and I need a con save from him.
11 on the big guy.
Mm-hmm.
11 points of damage. Puts him there, still barely up. And a con save. 13.
That's a fail.
That's a fail.
He is stunned.
Stunned. So
until
advantage on the rest.
end of my next turn.
Indeed. Big guy is the big stun.
Second attack on the other guy.
Hurt.
12, 14, 23.
Absolutely a hit.
I need a con save from him as well.
Con save. A 16.
So 13 points of damage on him.
13 points of damage brings it at. Okay.
How is the little guy critical?
Little guy's not quite critical yet. He's still bloodied though. Well into bloodied.
Big guy, we're gonna do bonus action Fury Blows.
Big guy, flurry blow with advantage on the first hit.
Yeah.
Oh god.
21.
Definitely hit.
Second attack.
You won't need it.
19. Well, we'll see. First attack was 8.
He falls.
Okay.
Big guy
And the
falls.
second attack was 24 on the other guy. Well, I guess I wouldn't have had advantage. I'll just reroll it. And I rolled the same exact thing. So
20 something. Definitely
Yeah.
hit.
And it's a 6, so 12 points of damage to him.
12 points of damage to him, which definitely, that puts him just into critical. Also, that was with a flurry.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I know his.
Finds out this guy is resistant to cold, is resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks that aren't silvered, and he is immune to fire and poison, and is also immune to the poisoned condition. And technically magic resistant as well. I guess both of them. So magic resistant.
Are you going to be my new bardic inspiration?
Alright, that's it for Reek. Then we got Barb Devil has 3 attacks. I don't think he'll drop them with these, but I'll do them in succession. So first claw, AC 19 will hit.
Yep.
Second claw, AC 24 will hit.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do enough damage to drop him with this, so I'll have to roll the tail as well. So the tail is an AC 16, which misses.
Misses. He will use his reaction to attack as well. Analyze creature reaction. When an analyzed creature misses you with an attack roll, you can use reaction to make an unarmed strike against it.
Yes, sir.
So you can do the first 2 damage as well. Maybe you'll kill him.
Motherfuck. Nope. So that's a total of 8 piercing damage from 2 claw attacks. Because I snake eyes. Amazing. Good job, Barb Devil. This is why the big guy was pushing you
Strike
around.
against him.
Even though you technically are
Natural 1.
more fortuitous. He got a natural 1 in the attack, damn. Alright, well that's it for him.
For a
Brain.
total of 14.
Right.
Because I got a 4 and a natural 1.
14 still misses, technically. Beach.
Yeah, I rolled a natural 1. It's supposed to miss.
Brain, you're out.
First air
I
shot.
was getting tired.
Holding him.
14?
Dropping.
14 is a miss. Did you roll your bless?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. 14
6
is
plus
a miss.
1. Plus 7. 14.
6 plus 7 plus 1.
Plus 1.
Yes,
Plus-
yeah, indeed.
12, 13, and 7 is a dirty 20.
30, 20 is definitely a hit.
That'll be 11 points damage.
Oh, yeah. Like
11
in the
points of
worst
damage.
spot,
Hurt.
right on my nose.
Still standing.
Third attack.
Third attack. Get him.
With superiority die.
Gonna trip him or push him. Trip him.
8, 18.
18's a hit.
Sweet. Then he will be tripped with
Strength.
6 points damage.
6 points damage. He's still up. Let's see if he makes a strength save, which is a 19.
Saved. He's not tripped. Good, because then I'd have disadvantage anyway.
Right? You'd have disadvantage to hit
I
him.
think that
Is
was,
he? Oh, he did.
He's not tripped.
that was 3 attacks. I'm good.
Big guy's dead. Potion, you're up.
And he's super fucked up.
Yes. Critical. Critical. Uber critical. He's been hit a couple of times since he became critical.
You're welcome.
Indeed. Of course, those were with magical arrows.
Right.
It's really just
So only half that anyway, but
Right.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Sweet's like, yeah.
He's rough. So let's I'm gonna hit Buddy here with another little healing touch for 8 more points.
8 points of heals.
Brings it back to 23 where I just had him. Where this guy had to
You
punch
want my
him.
cardigan? You always want my cardigans.
Punched him twice for 8. Because I deal damage.
Um,
We just snip.
I will Use a
Everything's
bonus
fine.
action.
The show that I'm in, they gave me this little medallion. The first time I used it was during the dress rehearsal. In the very first performance, I jump off of a log and this thing comes up and hits me right in the teeth.
Oh.
I kept it going.
Yeah.
After the scene left and the audience walked away, I was just like, ah, fuck.
Ow.
So now I have to jump off a particular way.
Yes.
Which would have been nice to find out. Not in a audience watched performance.
Actual performance, right.
So I will do an unsettling words on him.
Unsettling words is
as
a
a bonus
wisdom.
action. No save.
No save.
No save. But the next time he makes a saving throw, he has to subtract a d8 from it. I roll my bardic inspiration and subtract it from his save.
Copy that.
Is I'll just tell him like, I wonder how you taste.
Xylia.
I mean, I got my storm clouds still
Zip
rolling.
zap 'em.
Let's just
Cool.
get it.
Dexterity saving throw for him is. Oh, what's your minus?
-4.
So he technically rolled a 2, so he
Good.
failed.
Okay.
I rolled a 5 and a 6.
Come on. Electricity, do me right. 13.
13 points of damage?
Yeah.
Heard. Still barely standing.
What the?
He's resisting all my arrows.
Yeah, he's resistant to the arrows,
Mm.
which has made him a little more beefy. But he does not fucking like that lightning.
I know that worked out really well.
Rig is up.
See, this is where he wishes the guy would have fallen prone, because then he'd get advantage. He's going to do 2 staff attacks on him. Smack, smack. That's where's Reek? $17.
17's a hit.
And 16.
16 is also a hit.
So 2 hits.
Yep.
It's 12. 23 points of damage.
3, it falls. Collapses on the ground. Split. Little spiny body. All sorts of prickly pokies sticking out of it.
A few fletchings sticking out as well.
Yep, definitely some arrows poking out. Not as deep as you'd expect.
No. But still there.
And then just throw face. Reek can regain 16 hit points total by doing his quick healing before resting. With the last of his key points.
Awesome. Yeah. Whoop some ass for sure.
How are you?
Not bad. It's only 6 down.
Down a little bit. You're fine, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm fine.
16,
Riggs one who needs the attention.
9, 39. Well, I will do one more potion touch on him, which will be 12. Makes 41, 51, and then I will. I'm going to, as everybody's kind of like getting within range, I gloop into the middle there, and then I'm going to do lots of bubbles, like a whole lot. That's the name of the spell. Just literally just, you see all kinds of bubbles go out, and they'll pop over all of you guys. And and you each regain 9 hit points,
Lots of bubbles.
including the horses.
Oh, a lot. Horses feel good.
Horses, yeah,
Bubbles.
total of 6 creatures get bubbled.
Bubble.
2, 1.
And that'll bring him back up to his full hit points.
Whooped some ass.
Oh. Features and traits.
You can get in your short rest if you wanted.
Definitely.
Search the bodies. Does not appear that the bodies had anything on them other than like leather straps and just their own natural flesh and hide.
I want their hide.
Figured as much. That's why I mentioned it. Go ahead and give me a medicine check.
Okay. Oh, sorry, that goes.
Jesus.
Oh,
Going.
10.
It's barely on that chair. Hold on. There you go.
oh my gosh. Oh, I got a 10.
10. It's difficult, and you're trying to pull the spines off of the Barb Devil, and it hurts like a motherfucker.
14?
Help.
I
I
can
want
give her
the-
bardic inspiration. I would
And
also.
yeah, you would have taken 14 piercing damage trying to remove some of the barbs.
Say if at all possible, I would assist her and give her bardic inspiration.
Yeah, go ahead and roll with advantage. Roll one more time for me.
Roll with advantage. A nat 20. So.
Nice. Yeah.
Yay.
So you take a bunch of damage. Potion comes out, gives you a little bit of healing, kind of heals you back up, and says, "Actually, this is how to do this."
Try better if you try.
Thank you, Blob.
And literally will like kind of coat the body enough
I wouldn't heal you, by the way.
Well, no, that's fine. I
to like squish little pieces off, and you're able to collect a large portion of these spines, as well as a couple of horns and a serrated tail. I mark down 4 horns.
Here, write this down. I'll put it in. So 4 horns.
4 horns. A serrated tail. And then roll percentile for me.
$57.
And you get 108 spines or barbs.
Ooh. 108 barbs.
That would make a great bludgeoning weapon.
Dex. Downright terrifying.
I don't know if I can.
Oh, jeez.
The one was tough enough. But yeah, set up camp. How would you like to do your watches?
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much as soon as the battle goes over, just go back over and just into the bag of holding.
Gloops into the bag of holding. Just kind of chilling with the horses. Excellent. Through the first watch, Rain, give me a d20.
14.
Xylee, go ahead and give me a d20 for the second.
4.
4? Okay. No, more than fine. Potion, go ahead and give me a d20.
4.
Excellent. Rain, one more.
6. I'm sorry. Yeah, 6.
Night goes by just fine. Uneventful. Peaceful sleep. Even if you all were to take turns, just silent, super quiet. The haze is still kind of lingering in the woods now. It's not super windy. It wasn't really all that windy through the night, so haze is just kind of sitting in the area still. Continue on down the path, right?
Yep.
Second day of travel. Is there anything you wish to talk of or prep on your travels?
How exactly did we obtain you again?
Miss just literally gave you a bag of holding and said, "This
Here's
is a
potion.
potion that will protect, or like this potion
Okay.
will protect you."
Okay.
And it's
That's
literally
what
all
I
it
just
says.
wanted. Okay, good.
So, you guys didn't see it, but while Mist was getting all your stuff prepared, making you the ring and doing all the different stuff, he took he went through all the fluidy stuff in the sanitarium.
Mm-hmm.
So where all like the meat chunks were all dissolving, stuff like that.
Yeah.
He went down to that bathtub. He took a bunch of the really condensed, like refined serums of the blight, and then he took all the chunky goop that he could, and he
You want help?
just made this thing. to
Okay.
go with you guys.
I like it. I want to keep it.
And it,
That
yeah,
one, just in case.
you guys got in a battle, and the bag just kind of, this little slime just kind of came out, and went through, and there's little bubbles and words and stuff, and then it just goes back in the bag, and then
Equally horrified and intrigued. Am I still incubating those things? Like, wherever the hell I was.
those first ones, no, we
No,
destroyed those.
you guys destroyed the sack of magnets.
Yeah, but thought I got more.
The black
things.
dragon egg. You got
Yeah.
a black dragon
You have
egg.
a black dragon
okay,
egg on
okay,
you.
that's
You're
what I thought.
incubating.
Yeah.
Also, as we're like traversing, I doubt one's even around, but if I happen to see a scorpion, I want to make a little cage out of some twigs and attach it onto me. I have reasons.
Absolutely. I'm
Okay.
sure it's a spell component, I'm guessing.
Well, not so much a component, but it would be of some use for a spell to just constantly have one handy.
Spell focus.
Or probably be able to just like enlarge it or what?
Yeah.
Give me a nature check.
Oh, I don't know which one
You're
to use.
kind of close to a beach. It's not necessarily a desert in this area.
A natural 20.
Are you fucking serious? Are you shitting me right now?
How many did you want?
I mean, I just need one. I just need to also construct a decent cage out of some twigs and
That's easy enough.
such.
You find him.
Put it in.
Now you got to roll the natural 1
Yeah.
for the cage.
Now
so
we're rolling
it's
out for one.
away.
That way I can poison you.
I mean, I am
Yeah, have a
kind
tiny
of
scorpion
okay at
attack
animal
her.
hand.
Right.
I know, but I'm just saying, the tiny scorpion attacks you, you just nuke it. Oh no!
Yeah, it just immolates. No, you're looking through some of these logs and some of this kind of leftover debris, lumber, and looks like jars of assorted who knows what. And you find, looks like a few jars with insects in it, like maybe whoever was here kind of stacking logs and preparing this station also seemed to be like a bug collector of sorts. Like there are a couple of like bees in a jar with poked holes, and it looks like there's even a small little it's kind of like a sand in like a fishbowl that has a scorpion in it. So it's an open top, but it has a little scorpion in it. You can tell just on the top. It looks like there used to be a bug collector here And most of this stuff just looks useless to anybody else. It looks like sand is collected in some of these things over time, but it looks like there's bugs in each of these things.
How small are these jars? Pretty small.
Yeah, pretty small.
Okay.
Handheld.
I mean, I have a little wooden staff. Could I just start tying and hooking it onto the staff and just bringing these bugs along?
Yeah,
I mean, primarily I want the scorpion on my head, but
absolutely.
sweet.
Yep. Yeah. So you can have,
Preserve the scorpion.
you got a scorpion in like a fishbowl type thing, and then you have, let's see here, you have a jar with 2 wasps in it. And then another jar has 3 centipedes in it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, and the last jar has 1 beetle in it.
Beetle the Warforged?
Yes, the wolf.
The Warforged.
Absolutely.
Last name Juice.
Yep.
You know, I'll put the wasp centipedes in beetle.
Be a good friend.
Oh,
Listen to me.
thank you.
You've seen Beetlejuice on Broadway? Or like any
no,
of the
I
clips from it?
haven't.
That's so
There's
good.
still 3 right there because you asked about it. You didn't see the show.
No, it has to be 3 times in a row, unbroken.
Broken? Okay.
You tried. You fucked up though.
We do. Last time we were going through when we marked a bunch of people, we did manage to pull some magical leather armor off one guy.
Ooh,
It's just +1 leather, but
that's
it's way better than
that's
just.
the one I
You have
fucking
just leather, right?
Yeah.
That is true.
So it's in the cart if you want to put on +1 leather.
Yeah.
Instead of
The human that was feigning being a leader had some
Plus
magical
1
armor. It did not help him.
leather.
So yeah, if you just type in leather, it's blue.
Da-da-dee-da.
Hit load more. Just load
No.
more. It'll be further down because this is going to be
Oh my god.
leather +1.
Ah, sweet. Fantastic.
I highlighted it instead of adding it. But add that, and I'm going to remove it from our party treasure, deleting it from the cart. We also have a flail and some glaives and a shield in the cart, just so you know. That's what we saved from these guys.
Yeah.
These other guys here had nothing of value.
I need to add my bugs. The scorpion's the only one that's getting a new cute little cage. So I don't feel like a bowl on my head would be very ideal. And I don't really want him escaping.
I mean, they can kind of hang out. It's
an
all
open
mostly
top.
settled.
But it's an open top. I can't
It is
let
an
my
open top.
little thing leave me.
It's a scorpion. It's not going to crawl up
You
inverted
never
glass.
know. What if it like tips over wrong?
That's true.
Or like I'm running and it kind of.
You lean over against the
jumbles
side of
him.
the wagon and it tips over sideways.
My
and
bugs are
it's-
going to end up with head injuries before I know it for how much they're getting paid. They're fine.
Just running.
They'll be screeching. Just a little insect screeching. Just, I should not cast Speak with Animals or else that would be a lot of things happening. Although I'd be curious to hear what a wasp would have to say.
Human soul knife.
What?
And it's just the human soul knife
Human
in
soul
the
knife?
campaign. For whatever reason. I blame Alex. Can I be the level 10 human rogue soul knife?
No.
It's fine.
I was looking at that. They do psychic damage. That's fucking weird.
Yeah, they're like a psionicist.
Leaves no trace. But I thought in order to sneak attack, it had to be like a light weapon.
Yeah, I mean you can sneak attack with light finesse or some people let people sneak attack with spells.
Right. I mean, I guess if you're still using your dex, that is your modifier. Anyway, we digress. Traveling on your second day. Xylia, go ahead and roll me a d20. Oh, the fuck did you roll?
3?
Oh, okay.
Not great.
Terrible. It could have been worse. Could have been worse. You're doing just fine.
2 points away from it being worse, but
Yeah, 3's fine. You're traveling along relatively uneventful day. First half of the day, just nice and quiet. You've started along heading more western than north. Potion for the second half of the day. Go ahead and give me a d20 roll, please.
3.
3 as well, also fine. Starting to look like you need to set up camp. How about Rain and Xylia? Go ahead and give me some survival checks. So we can't find a good place to camp again.
I am.
Bounce up to 20. Land on the 10. Makes it 11.
13.
13 and 11. Yeah, you find an alright place. You're relatively still close to the path. This area, a lot more of the foliage is back. This hasn't been stamped down or burnt away. The trees are still pretty thick, but you're not really seeing a whole lot of burn damage or anything like that in this area. So you've got decent cover themselves from the wild, but there's not really any camp or encampment spaces on this day that you're finding. You can pull off to the side easy enough. As you sleep through the night, go ahead and each of you give me a d20 roll for your encounters through the night. Let me know what you get.
Pity?
18.
18.
Nice.
Good. Night goes by uneventfully. So your second day is down, heading towards Tornwind. Still, same thing. The haze is pretty thick. Not much of a wind. Still seems to definitely be coming from the west, from what you can tell every now and then. But just keep heading on along your way. About halfway through this day, you'll be about halfway to Tornwind. Go ahead and let's see here. We'll pick it back up. We'll start with Rain. Go ahead and give me a d20 check for the first half of the third day.
11.
Good. Xylia, you as well.
12.
12, just fine. So, third day passes by pretty uneventfully. Start getting ready to camp for the night. It's all mostly level, still forest. Trees are spreading out just a little bit more. You're noticing as you travel along, you're getting slightly further away from the mountains right now. You would know that it does eventually kind of curve back in towards the mountains, but you also know that from this point, the forest tends to be through a lot of hills.
So the first night when we left, we woke up. We had the vitality cubes, and then he gave extras that would have lasted to rest gas that for that first night. But after that, when you guys waked up, there would be things that look kind of like vitality cubes, but are just little gelatinous little balls. Kind of smell the same, like minty.
Boogers. Minty boogers.
Just in the back of the thing, just a couple like tossed out, like around the bag. Also, little sticks and leaves and pieces of rock and dirt and stuff like that seems to be just kind of thrown out of the bag.
So you've got some sort of substance that almost looks like they're vitality cube-ish.
As opposed to like a perfect cube, it's just a little like gummy blob.
He did his best, really.
They're like
what
little
you're
gumdrops,
saying.
but they definitely kind of look a little boogery. Blue boogers.
You smell them though.
Smell minty.
I mean, it's something. It doesn't have to be perfect.
Not the gumdrop.
Oh my god. Shit.
Both of you give me insight checks.
$18.
22.
Yeah, both of you would get the vibe that these are very similar to the vitality cubes. You can kind of draw that correlation, like Mist made this thing, gave us this thing anyway. Smells like a vitality cube.
What if Potion becomes self-aware and tries to kill us?
Potion is self-aware.
But too self-aware. I don't want this blob to smother me in my
The horses
sleep.
also don't need to eat because I will just use my pseudopod and just feed them.
Horse like,
I love this image.
they're happy.
Oh my god.
They are sustained. Perfect. Absolutely. So you can munch a vitality gummy and feel good.
I need it. Yeah, I need it because I took damage from...
It's an edible droplet.
How much does that restore again?
It's just 1 hit point.
Just
But we
one?
took
It's something.
2 long rests, so
Oh shit, yeah, okay. No, then I'm solid.
Also
Mm-hmm.
on the 2 down days I will be using sending to communicate
Do it.
what's going on and what's happening.
Easy enough. You guys are level 7?
Yeah.
72. 7, yes. Wait, no,
75.
9. We're level 9 because Barb Devil was
We're
literally my
level
milestone.
9?
No.
And then the Armor Knight, what are they
Armonite.
called?
Mm-hmm.
Armor Knight, yeah. Armor Knight and Beard Devil, that was literally my 2 milestones.
No.
No, okay.
Potion.
I was gonna say,
Potion was not
oh.
sent out to
Cool.
fight.
Just fight those 2 guys, which we thought were separate, but 2 birds.
Sure.
Right.
It's worked well. But yeah, so Potion is all that nasty goo and stuff like that. He's just a refined glob of all that nasty goo with a focus on any arcane spellcasters that got dissolved into goo being brought back into whole,
I think he's beautiful.
and then just overwhelmed with conjuration or with transmutation and evocation magic. Just
What would happen if I made some natural dye and dyed him a different color than blue?
I don't know, you could try.
Dye him pink just for the sake of what I was calling him earlier.
Anybody want anything while I'm up?
I could take one more do, please.
Are there like berries nearby?
Berries?
Something I could start. Yeah.
Yeah,
just-
give me
You
a
guys
nature
can do
check.
whatever you want. He goes back into his container.
I
Just
mean,
does
that's
his thing.
great, but
Chills
when he
in his
pops
bowl.
out, I want him to just like be this bright ray of sunshine.
Feel
Especially if he's whispering good things to us, you know.
Shining lights and stuff.
Get some fire, or not firefly. Well, yeah, yes, fireflies. And
Music even comes from the bag of holding when you guys
just
are resting
lightning
and stuff.
bugs, lightning
yeah,
bugs, and strawberries, and he's gonna be this pink, shiny thing.
While we're traveling along, you'll hear like just light, like lute music coming from the bag.
I like this plan. I have 16
Nature? Yeah,
for
you
nature.
can find some good berries. Nothing too crazy. They're definitely wild berries. They got a lot of tart and bitterness to them, but
That's fine. They're going into the glob anyway. Does Potion care about what flavor?
Potion, as you sit in your bag of holding, occasionally a few wild berries are just dropped in.
Are you dropping them in, or are you like squeezing?
No,
and juicing them
I'm
into
like
it?
using a mortar and pestle and
Definitely just dropping the juice in, into the bag of holding.
Oh God!
Uncontained juice within the bag of holding.
This is going to be great. Are there any lightning bugs nearby?
Lightning bugs? Probably not at this time of year.
I don't think they would
unfortunately.
survive.
Yeah.
Usually living things don't survive in bags of holding.
Probably
Unless,
not.
I wonder if there's things I
mean,
can
yeah,
just break like
he
glow
open
sticks.
if he has to open the bag of holding at least once every hour.
Yeah.
Oh, for living things to.
So he can hold his breath for an extended period of time.
Okay, I can hold my breath for an hour.
Yeah.
In a bag of holding,
There's enough
breathing
air to last
creatures
for, like, 10
inside the
minutes or
bag
something.
can survive a number of minutes equal to 10 divided by the number of creatures. So that's 10 minutes that they can go through. So that's 10 minutes. So in theory, because after 1 minute I'd be able to hold my breath for an hour.
Yeah.
So I can pretty much like 10
Once a
hours and
day.
10 minutes inside the bag
Once or twice
without
a
any
day.
problem. And I can open the bag.
Mhm.
Just open.
So in theory,
Fill it up
lightning
and go.
bugs could survive.
I mean,
And
maybe
that's
not. Maybe.
Let's try. I'm going to turn this into my own little dumb science experiment.
They're not humanoids. They don't take a lot of air.
I mean, I don't know. Is there something like glow stick related I could make where you just kind of snap the something?
You could probably find like
shake it up.
illuminated mosses if you look hard enough, but you're a little bit away from the mountains and
Yeah.
stuff. But there are kind of glowing mosses here and there. You know that fairies and pixies live in these woods. You've seen the
There's a bunch of
evidence.
dead pixies. Usually, sometimes they glow. Maybe I can harvest
just
something from a pixie.
Scavenge.
Let's go harvest stuff from pixies.
If you go to my description and my personality traits number 2,
Yeah.
so she puts the juice stuff in there. I'm literally just going to just bubble it and just out. And just have a little bubble goes up and just splatters.
Can't I just like hold the thing closed? Then you're.
You could. And I'm just going to hold it. And eventually, whenever you open it, a
No.
bubble's going to come out and it's going to go.
Please,
Doesn't want it.
pretty please.
Just
Potion, I'm
Yeah.
asking nicely. I just.
You didn't ask anything. You just put it in here, and he's just like
Potion.
No.
Potion.
Okay, well, now I'm asking nicely because I wasn't expecting you to throw my berries back at me.
Not the berries, just the juice.
Okay,
It's a little
well,
bubble.
I mean, I guess. Well, yeah, because all I poured in was the juice. Okay, regardless, they're still technically berries, whether juice or in full form. It's a berry, so I didn't expect
everything
you to
that's there is
throw
going to come out
yeah,
in a little
exactly.
bubble.
Okay, Potion, listen. You would not be this identified nasty, gross-looking blob anymore if you just let me dye you a different color. Please.
It's just radio silence from the
Nothing
blob. Just radio silence
I'm
from
just
the
gonna
blob.
pour it back in there. Pour some more back in there. And then hold it shut. Potion, please. I'm asking you. Kind of shake it around. See if I can like, mix it a little bit.
Just jiggles a little bit.
Please!
Resting on your third day, or third night, just kind of off next to the path, I get a D20 from Potion and a D20 from Rain.
2.
A D20? 16?
Yeah, sleep through the night just fine. Picking up on the fourth day.
I wouldn't kick out the stuff after a while, but it's not mixing in with me.
Yeah, no, he's definitely just sort of like keeping it in there. You start getting into the hills more You feel like at this point you've crossed into the Tornwind territory. Give me perception checks, each of you.
18.
Wow.
20. But I'm also mostly in a bag.
Right.
27.
Absolutely. Yeah, you would all pick up and notice then. Trees are still nice and healthy. There's a decent amount of foliage and green. The haze that has been here mostly seems to be traveled beyond you and behind you at this point. So whatever this came from further in the direction that you're going. But you're not seeing any smoke. You're not seeing anything else that would have contributed to what the haze would have come from. In fact, it feels like the Tornwind that you left when you first traveled out and towards the crossroads. It's a very nice, well-traveled path, very well kept. Nothing seems to be laid out on it. Some hills, but mostly it's easily traversable. The horses don't seem to get all that tired. You just keep it on going. That's good on your 4th day. 4th day does just fine. Sleeping on your 4th night, go ahead and give me survival checks.
8.
Oh, 8.
Totally fine.
We did great.
Right?
Again,
Yeah, no, rain.
and you would know this. Most of this place is wild. Nobody ever sleeps off of this trail. The people that you know that have traveled this are usually in caravans. They take shifts. They travel straight through these woods to where they're going. And you remember kind of doing that with your caravan. Like, the brothers would switch off with the guys that you were traveling with to the crossroads, and then they take over, and you kind of switch back and forth. So, makes sense. You're not really finding any place. You can just kind of pull off to the side a little bit, but you're still ish on the path.
When she sleeps, I'm going to put the berry juice all over her face.
Okay.
No, I was gonna try and like
Give me a sleight of
pick
hand
you
check.
up and kind of mix it around. Come on, no, don't, please, don't, please, don't, please. I didn't do anything wrong. I
21.
just really wanted to
I
make
just
you
don't
pretty.
Give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Are you kidding me?
She's going to die.
You know what? This is futile. 16.
Yeah, not quite. You sleep soundly. Sleeping well.
I just, man, I didn't do anything wrong. I've been nothing but nice.
Trying to mix foreign substances into my body.
Into a creature that is living liquid, basically.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was just gonna kind of like, knead it into what I want.
You understand my anatomy. That's just kind of neat.
Just gives you a massage.
Lay you out on a rock in the sun so that way you're extra squishy and then knead you like your fucking bread.
Dude, like taking somebody's stomach or intestines,
Yeah.
just like swirling it all together.
We had options and you didn't let me pursue any of them.
Well, that's just what I did the first night. If you want to do anything.
That's fantastic. So yeah, you're resting on the path for the most part. I will need a d20 from Xylea and then a d20 from Potion. As you sleep through the night.
Good. I'm killing it.
2 overnight.
6.
I still like that it's all like 2, 8, 2, 20. Like they're all like right there by the 20.
How are you all sleeping? How are you taking your watches?
Reeg will do a watch. He can do either the first or last. He doesn't care. Perfectly not ill though. So he is sleeping.
6 hours of sleep.
I don't have dark vision, so preferably not at night either. Does anybody have dark vision?
Potion is dark vision.
Oh, potion, you want to do it in the middle of the night? The blob?
He's just in the bag holding.
Just chilling in the bag.
I know, I don't expect a response, but I'm just assuming that maybe he will
Are you
comply.
actually asking him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll come out and he'll and glop up onto the very top of the cart and he'll watch in the middle hours.
Nice. Perfect. Y'all sleeping. Sleeping.
Perched.
Um,
I have a
Tops
question.
of the horses.
So if he's on something like that, does he just
understand.
like ooze and then has to constantly
You
recollect
watch this-
himself back up
And it just kind of
into
goes through.
kind of, yeah. I mean, he definitely
just-
just kind of like slimes his way up and then kind of bubbles himself up.
I mean, I can shape myself to the point. So I mean, he'll
Yeah.
just go and he'll just be kind of a sphere up on top of there.
Yeah.
With like just kind of narrows down towards the bottom.
I didn't know if he had to just like constantly
No, it's not
like
it's
sphere
not
with
like,
a little
himself
base.
up.
It's not like
you
he's
He's
know?
not constantly moving or anything. He's
Well, no,
just kinda-
but like if he just
no, like kind of like a.
constantly.
He's like bigger on the top and
Flowing.
then smaller towards the bottom where the.
Yeah. Okay.
Just,
Fair.
just an ooze.
a little ooze pillar. Potion, give me a perception check in the middle of the night.
Hey, that's an 8.
8.
Roll another 2. I'm good at those. So yeah, I have expertise in perception.
Okay. That goes by pretty uneventfully.
All of our stuff is
Nothing seems to be taken or moved or shifted. You wake up just fine on your 5th day. You're a decent chunk now into Tornwind territory. Brain, go ahead and give me a d20 for your first part of the day of travel.
There'll be new edible droplets out
New droplets.
in the morning.
Boogers. 18?
Droplets. What's that?
18.
18? Yeah. Just fine through the first half of the day, Xylia. Go ahead and give me a d20 roll.
And he'll stay up on that top part of the cart.
Chilling up
I
there.
think the rest of his rest up there and just stay where he was.
10.
Bag of holdings with him though.
Just fine. Your 5th day of travel goes by just fine. Lots of hills, and actually you're seeing a decent amount of wildlife. Every now and then, a couple of smaller, skittering creatures of sorts, squirrels, bunnies. You hear the sounds of bugs and birds, occasional birds flying overhead. Seems to be pretty well alive and going just fine in this area. As you start making your camp, Xylia, Rain, go ahead and give me some survival checks.
12.
22.
Yeah, just fine. You both average out. You find a decent little pull off towards the side. It's still relatively right up against the trail, but it does seem to be kind of like stamped down and cleared out. Nice, comfortable place you can pull the wagon and the horses off.
More traveling as well. I will say to you,
It's rain.
Rain. And you just hear this whispered in your ear. Can you keep her away from the berries?
Okay.
Meanwhile,
Still crunching up some berries.
yeah. I'm just gonna fill vials of them just for. 'Cause I would like to do a snake attack. Dump, grab, mush.
It'd be tough. Give me a nature check as you search for some more.
Ooh. 24.
Yeah, still able to find a decent amount. Yeah, you can get at least a couple vials worth.
Because you're gathering berries. I would like to say to you, those berries are poisonous.
Okay, but
With a natural 20 for a 26 deception.
Oh my god. Give me a first off. Give me an insight check. Start off.
17.
Just a little
Yeah.
whisper in your head.
Not quite.
Berries are poisonous.
Sounds believable. Give me another nature check.
24. Again.
Yeah, you're familiar with these. You would know that they're not poisonous, but you believe that they're poisonous to potion. Like you think that they wouldn't be good for his body.
It's a blob!
Right, but
Yeah, I know,
you get the
I
sense
know.
that he's like
I guess I feel kind of bad if
yeah.
Miss Little Creation just dies.
If you
in a
poisoned
nightmare.
the creature
The
that's sent to
blob.
help you.
I just don't know why you want to accept my love and affection to change him cosmetically.
There's got to be a different way to give him affection than dying him. Apparently,
It's a blob! I just want him to be colorful and I can see him better.
He's blue.
I
Not a
think
deal.
blue blends in a little bit better than pinks and lightning bugs. Jeez, I can't speak.
It's in blue.
Okay,
But yeah,
I got this.
You get a sense that these berries probably would not be good for his anatomy.
I'm gonna go find some bugs and crush them up.
Alright, we're searching for bugs. You have a few bugs on you.
No, I don't want to use my bugs. I like
Other
my bugs.
bugs.
Other bugs. Like, no, a bunch of crush up ants wouldn't be a nice color. I need something like bulbous and
Beetles and
juicy
stuff.
like.
It's going to be tough to
Decent
find
color.
anything like that, especially because you're around more beast-like creatures that you know would kind of forage and eat some of these bugs
Yeah,
too.
I know. All things.
The both of you go ahead and give me d20s through the night. Let's see what we got.
Natural 1.
Rocking a 3.
Pretty good.
Nice.
Um,
We were doing so good.
I know.
Like, think of all things.
Same idea for this night as well? A 3?
Yeah, I said 3.
Same idea for sleeping through this night as well?
Yeah. So yeah, Reek can do. Do you want Reek to do first or last watch?
First.
First watch. So he'll do first watch. He'll study and do his thing. Ocean can do middle watch.
Hurt. Potion, give me middle watch. Good. Potion, go ahead and give me a perception check. Potion.
17.
17. Heard. Potion. That's just fine. Just a little bit.
And yeah, every night if I have a third level spell, I'll rest cast sending to Mist.
Mm-hmm.
Let him know what's going on.
And at this point, yeah, it definitely seems like you've been able to do that. Okay, keep it going. You hear coming up the path, pretty fucking loud, but seems like it's a ways off. Like, out of your vision, really far away, you hear what sounds just like screaming, just like blood curdling, almost like a child or two just fucking screaming their heads off, like just horrifically screaming. Seems like it's getting closer, and it is pretty decently loud.
They're fine. Leave them be.
I will. From the bag, armor up, arms, legs, head, disguise kit, wig, beard, prestidigitation, 2 glowing light, glowing eyes.
You can do that?
And I will kind of walk over slightly closer to the edge, over here, and just kind of watching the trail. But full body armor, traveling clothes, so gloves on. Nothing really showing. Beard covering most of my face too. Hair down over most of my eyes. Just little bits of like glowing, like light blue eyes.
For sure.
That's horrible.
Also prestidigitation. Any bugs are cleaned from my body.
Nice. Very good. Over time, it's getting louder. It's not like horribly unmanageable, but Xylea and Reed and Rain, I will need perception checks at disadvantage.
No.
12.
13.
Quite.
I think that's a 5, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's a. Oh, that one's off stand. 18, 15. So between the 18 and the 15, it should be a 5. Right? Yeah. It's
Okay.
5 between the 18 and 15. Yeah, that one's double stamped.
That was, yeah.
Jeez. Sometimes
It's like-
that happens.
I know I'm not that blind because it's like multi-images there.
What is this?
Can't be rolling a 5 on the red ones that you got me.
Nice.
So it's either 18 or 15 from now on. I roll a 5.
You rolled a 5, so you get a 15?
Right.
Okay.
Or an 18.
It should be from a mold. I wonder if it was in the mold and then like the mold opened and then reclosed or something like that. I don't think these ones are. I mean, it looks like it was double stamped.
Yeah.
Rain, you're kind
hurts
of
my head.
Rain, you're kind of shifting in your sleep. Not quite waking up yet. Pretty close. Oh yeah, that's kind of weird. Definitely a 5 though. Weird.
Yeah.
Shifting in your sleep a little bit, but still asleep. Same with you, Xylea.
Three got a 12.
Break, same thing. Just kind of some restlessness coming from the wagon, and you can see just the faintest little glint of light. Because you got what, 60 feet dark vision?
60 foot dark vision, yes.
Yeah, just the faintest little bit of light, just from the moon and the stars, kind of glinting off of something coming down the path.
Does it look like the creature within 120 feet?
At this point, yes.
When that happens, I'll when I say stop running, calm down, I can help you.
Wisdom save?
No, message.
Message?
Yeah, no, just you point finger towards the creature within range. Target, and only the target can hear it. It's a whisper. Can't go through solid objects.
Does it have to speak the same language as you?
You point for yeah, because you whisper the message, so I'd be whispering it in common. Common, Draconic, Elvish, Primordial. Going through, not. Are they still coming?
Something flares into your head. And yeah, it just seems to keep getting closer. It's at about 90 feet away.
Which stage? Is there any? There's like doors or anything on the cart?
No, it's all. Oh, there's a slide door that goes from the back into the actual wagon space. So you could slam it open or slam it closed.
Yeah, both. Boom, boom, slam it open, closed, and then I will start pseudopoding the shit out of a drum, just doing a drum performance, and that is not the best, but 13 performance on the drum. I'm really just trying to make it.
That's fine.
Kind of a loud
echo a little bit. Each of you give me perception with advantage. Is there a sound nearer to you?
23.
and just prestidigitation.
23?
13.
Absolutely. Just fine. Rig. Absolutely. So you all wake up.
Does it seem to be the same language as the other guys were speaking?
Yeah. The wagon, the doorway that leads to where Xylea normally camps out, Xylea, the doorway that leads to where Rig and Rain are sleeping, you just hear slam, slam.
The drum would just be like right beside me, and then there's just like a 10-foot pseudopod that's just playing it. It's like literally like from his hip, just this extra arm. And he's got legs and arms and a head and all that.
I love that. That's probably one of the best images.
I think like a little clam's foot that reached out.
Oh no.
It can be 6 inches long, and it's just like this, like just a little blob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a mass. Yeah, so you wake up, you're conscious as it continues to walk forward.
When it gets within range being on my sheet somewhere, 60 feet.
Yeah, just crosses into 60 feet.
I'll use universal speech on it, the 2 horses.
Well, first off, Potion, give me a perception check as it comes into the edge of your vision.
Natural 20 for a 26.
Fucking Lulu. You can tell exactly what this thing is as it crosses into your field of vision. And also, it is exactly that, and it looks like it maybe has like balloons with wings kind of next to it, except those balloons are what are screaming as it drags these things down the path.
So they're not imps.
They're not imps. They're just kind of bulbous. They have wings and they're definitely flying, but it looks like they are struggling to fly. And this creature just looks completely pissed off, fully wrapped in chains, has these chains kind of wrapped around these creatures. As you like
Universal speech, the 3 of them, and the 2 horses.
Yeah.
Horses.
I choose 5 creatures, so that's fine.
Horses like
They can understand me regardless of what language I speak. And I'll say, "Halt there. It is important that you move no further for your safety and ours."
Give me a persuasion.
I rolled a 3, so that's a 10 that I rolled because I can't roll 3s. So persuasion is an 18 because That's the lowest I can possibly get.
Jesus, that's pretty high.
Yeah, because I was nice and I didn't take expertise in it. I didn't even take proficiency in deception. The worst I can get in deception is a 16. I'm not even proficient with it. I'm not a liar though. But yeah. Universal speech, silvery tongue. Silver tongue? Yeah, silver tongue.
Nice, yeah. They stop briefly, but these two creatures are just screeching, screaming. Can you understand a language?
I don't
Any
understand
languages?
languages.
You just hear another.
They just understand.
like chant in the back. Well, you hear something that's like, and the two floating creatures seem to be speaking in a weird language all of their own while also screaming. What languages do you know, Xylia?
I know Halfling, Druidic, Primordial, and Primordial in common.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so even you wouldn't pick up on
I have
it.
Draconic, Elvish, Primordial, Common.
Gotcha.
But for the next hour, the horses and them can understand me.
Nice. Perfect.
You don't need to
Stop.
scream. We can sort all this out. I don't speak your language. You understand me because of the divine gifts that I have.
The creatures stop screaming. And they kind of cackle to themselves. And they begin to fly towards you. Rain, do you have anything that you would like to do as you kind of are awakening to see this? Xylia, you as well? You kind of stand up.
Hop down off the wagon, kind of between it and the blobness there. There we go. Yeah.
Chilling. Or you could even come down as well. They come floating up.
Are they like aggressively flying towards us?
Give me an insight.
They look like balloons with wings still.
Kind of, yeah. Except they have a bunch of like chains sort of dangling off of their bodies.
Oh no. That one.
It doesn't matter. It's okay.
Doesn't look like they're aggressive. Looks like they are struggling to keep afloat. And it honestly looks like they are in pain and having a really difficult time getting to you.
But they're also cackling, which is maniacal.
Yeah,
which
they are
that.
laughing a little bit. They kind of look a little bit like the Barb Devils, just small, bulbous. Instead of like spines all over their body, they just have a couple of little like thorny bits every now and then. They do have tails and wings, but it looks like they're just coated in chains. Like it's hard for these creatures to come towards you because they are just coated in chains.
As they start to fly forward again, I'll say, "Halt! We can assist you, but I need you to calm down. Your actions are being taken as hostile." I'm saying this in common,
I'm just
by
gonna
the way.
come run out and say, "Let us take care of you. Let us help you."
Please.
They stop floating and they just kind of hang out there, and it seems like they're like coughing, like having a hard time. They're just like.
Could I get a medicine
Go ahead and do that.
or something? 8.
My medicine's decent. I'm gonna give that a shot too.
Sure, yeah.
17.
Medicine's decent, my dice aren't.
They don't necessarily seem sick. You got an 8. You're not really sure what's up with them. Xylea, give me an insight check. You're kind of watching this happen.
Oh geez, 21.
21. You're thinking that they're just... Their bodies, even though like they're flying, you can tell like their chests and their stomachs, it almost looks like they're hyperventilating. Like they're stifling back whatever noise that they normally make by command. Like you hear him telling them to stop, and it doesn't seem like they can fully will themselves to not make a noise. Like they are constantly just like and they're like doing their damnedest to hover where they're at, but they're having a hard time.
Are the three of you together?
The dude wrapped in chains, as we will call him, about 40 feet back, just nods his head.
I don't know why you separate them. Please stay together.
Says something again. None of you seem to understand it. Watar Shandar.
You can understand my tongue, but I cannot understand yours, friend. I need you to stay together. We would hate to have another hostile interaction. We've dispatched all the other devils that we've come across, and I'll just kind of like point at like some horns.
She's like dangling off of her body.
It's like, I'm here.
All the barbs.
I just want to rescue those ones. Please don't hurt them.
If they have to
Rain,
scream
please
all
don't
the
shoot them.
time,
No, we will figure something
I
out.
want to see how it goes.
You know how like roosters, you can get the
roosters
the,
are
like,
still going
collars?
to scream all the time.
Yeah, but you can get the collars for them,
It
or
is
they like
torturous.
just pretty. I know it's
That's-
not
it's in
ideal,
their
but
nature just
we
to
will
scream.
figure something out. We will. I can get. Oh god, what is it? It's not speak with animals. It's something
He,
of the sorts with beasts, but
Slowly walks up, and you see as he kind of lifts his hands, the chains sort of unfurl from him, and the chains that are dangling from these creatures seem to like interlock and link up to his arms, and he starts to like kind of try and pull them back towards the path as you see this.
I'm gonna look back to Rain.
Right?
Look over to Xylea.
yeah, I know. It's fine.
Rain, just stand there.
I'm about as ready as I can be for this.
Bonus action. I am going to hit the big guy with an unsettling words. Like,
Show enough. Disadvantage on saves.
do you know what it's like to have all these thoughts in one place? And then I'm going to, a little bubble, like just a pod of swirling fluid flies over and pops and hits all three of them.
Nice.
As I will cast Mind Affecting Droplets.
Mind affecting
Whoa.
droplets.
So just a puddle, or just the ooze pops, and it's the slimy, gross stuff from all the different dissolved people, and all the little slime starts to go into their head and try to take over. So I need a Wisdom saving throw for all of them, and he has 8 taken off of his save.
Oh yeah, I don't think he's gonna do all that great.
So we'll just pretend like for that
Resistance.
purposes. So basically, it's a DC 25.
DC 26, isn't it? Because you have a
25.
spell
17. 17 plus 8, 25.
17 plus 8 is 25.
Yeah. So basically, you get 25.
You're a very destructive blob. It's kind of scary.
Yeah, no. Even rolling a natural 20, he fails. by 1.
I still had a reaction if he did.
That's true. But yeah, he fails,
Mhm.
as he only got a 24. These creatures, I don't think have it. They don't. So, does a 12 save?
No.
Okay. They both fail. So all 3 of them fail.
All 3 of them are, again, it's confusion, basically.
Mind affecting droplets.
Mhm.
Heard. Confusion. Magical effects. We'll use charm because we don't use charm that often.
So at the beginning of their turn, they have to roll a d10 to determine its behavior, what they do. And I'm
What it is, what it
concentrating on that for a minute.
Heard. Bloop bloop. And I'd say you can use a reaction if you wanted Rain to loose an arrow.
Cool.
Big guy or little guys?
That one always misses.
Oh, okay. You were not
Not really
expecting it. What's happening, and you're like, what the fuck?
He's just standing there. He's just like, what the?
Yeah. Sticks like 15 feet into the ground in front of them. But that is going to be initiative. Big and little guys. Yeah, okay, we're doing that again, I guess. Fucking cool.
15. Read is on 13.
Rain, what's your initiative? Pull Rain.
Working on it. These as well. Damn it! Bounce off the 17.
Attack nearest creature. That's what we're going for.
12.
So I was like,
Fuck,
you
I'm
guys
up.
need to be
12.
close to each other because I plan on mind controlling you.
12. Reed got a 13. Potion, what'd you get?
Potion is on a 15.
15. Xylea.
4.
Alright, well, that's not horrible then.
By the way, also,
Oh, wait,
you
you
guys
got a
see,
4.
Potion has
I got a 5.
full set of like traveling clothes with studded leather, gloves, rapier on his
Damn
side,
near looks like a
loot
fucking
over
person.
his back,
Like,
a hood up, hair, beard,
I don't like
glowing
that.
eyes,
I
just
don't like
full
that.
person, just talking. If he didn't have the pseudopod, like that looks like his normal thing smacking, he probably would.
smacking a drum. Cool, so we got this guy. He rolls a d10. His d10 is an 8.
Oh, right.
Starting his turn.
I forgot. I'm actually doing stuff. An 8 is the creature uses its action to make a melee attack, randomly determine a creature within its reach. If there's no creature within reach, it does nothing.
There are creatures within its reach.
So it has 2. Do
So-
you need this still?
No.
Are there more things attacking us? Okay, like,
Thank you.
how many more things are coming in?
No, just those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. So the one further away from you guys, and he's gonna make a chain attack on him. Abso-fucking-really hits, because it is what it is. Which is gonna deal a lot of damage.
I like the visual of that too. Just like all the different dissolved people, like hundreds of years of dissolved people or whatever it is.
Right.
Just their personalities getting in your brain and trying to like, there's demons.
Yeah. Oh, abso-fucking-lutely. That's what he does. He takes one of the chains drifting from his arm, and he just fucking lashes out, and these sickles basically sticking out from the chains just fucking almost cut this creature in
He
half.
can attempt to save again at the end of his
End of his turn.
End of his turn.
End of his turn. It's another nat 20 for a 24. He doesn't have
but he doesn't have the negative.
the
right
negative
now.
anymore.
Fuck. Seems pretty good on this. I'll still do it. I'm going to reaction, and he has to roll another d20.
Take the lower.
Take lower.
Abso-fucking-lutely fails.
Okay, cool.
Move the other way.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much a 3, but
And then
still.
The deuce. Oh,
Yeah.
better than the deuce, but not much.
you can choose them yourself, so I'm going to give myself advantage.
Absolutely. A magical effect on you.
I'm also concentrating.
And you're concentrating. Concentrating in magical effect. Bloop, bloop. And then it's potions go. Silvery barbs is so fucking cool.
Silvery bubbles.
So.
I am going to say to them, he attacks you. It's all been a ruse. Defend yourselves against him, and we will heal you. And then I'm going to vicious mockery the guy in the middle.
Heard. Vicious Mockery is all wisdom save.
Yes.
Does a 20 save?
Yes, it does. Because he's good at wisdom saves.
It's more like he's magic resistant.
Fine.
So. I mean, he's okay at wisdom saves. Yeah. No movement potion.
I will move, yes. 5, 10, 15, 20, back to here.
Heard. Reed is up. Reed. Just gonna run in there.
Just trying to think of how
Or
to handle this because they're
throw
also doing
darts.
that. He's gonna throw darts.
I don't know what the range is. He also doesn't have dark vision, so it's a little more difficult for him. It's pretty dark out.
Let's do this. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
He's got 45 movement.
He has 50 movement.
Oh, he's got even more.
Quarterstaff attack on this guy.
Shawab!
That's going to miss. That's an 11. Second quarterstaff on him. 17?
17 will hit him, yeah.
Okay, good.
Absolutely.
And I need a con save from him. He'll take 10 points of damage and needs to make a con save.
Con save. Absolutely saves with a 26.
It's not magic.
Not magic.
And then he's going to rabbit hop. It's a bonus action.
How much damage did you do? Sorry.
10.
10. Perfect.
5, 10, 15 feet here. And then his last 5 foot of movement. Actually, hold on. 5, 10, 15 foot. Last 5 foot movement down the tree.
Heard.
And that rabbit hop provokes no attack of opportunity, so he can use it to disengage.
Indubitable. Cool. 4, 3. Grain, you're up. You have a bloodied
Cards.
No, these are druid
Floating
cards. I've had them
devil of
forever,
sorts,
man,
and
I
then
just found them.
a chain devil and another floating devil.
Say it's really dark, difficult to see.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Got dark vision.
light up a torch and toss it about halfway between him and them.
Okay. There is grass and stuff out here.
He's trying to throw it over on the
Aim it on his path.
trail.
Give me an attack roll.
It's a rolled 15.
Absolutely. Where within 30 feet would you want it? Let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Any in here?
Yeah, that'd work. But just one over. There you
Here? One closer to them?
go. No.
Here.
Yeah.
Cool. And yeah, you got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So yeah, they're within some bright light for you.
Doesn't see it.
Yeah. you
It's
can see it.
20 and 20.
Oh, 20 and 20?
Yeah.
You can make it a little bit closer and put them in the bright
I
light.
figured they're coming this way, so
That's fair. Yeah. So they're illuminated. They're still kind of tough to see. It's not going to give you disadvantage, but they're slightly obscured.
okay. Then have this arrow thing I like to shoot at him.
Absolutely. Turn into a pincushion.
The one little flying thing that almost got cut in half by his buddy there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs some freaking
He's going to get an arrow.
arrow.
Heard.
15?
15 is a miss, unfortunately. You have 2 attacks.
Same attack?
I'm going to say your little arms can do the torch for you.
Okay. Then how about a 25?
25 is absolutely a hit.
Cool. That'll be a 6 points of damage. It's friggin' rock.
6 points of damage?
Yeah. Not 7, huh? 6. That's what I
Heard.
said.
It's critical.
The big guy?
No.
No,
The little
little dude.
balloon.
The one that was
that got
like
hit.
lashed in half, yeah. But that's it for rain.
Well, harsh language because that kind of sucked.
Did you want to move anywhere or just chill for now?
He'll move up 15 feet towards him.
Up 15 feet. Here. All right. Devilkin are starting their turn. So that one, 4.
4. The creature doesn't move or take actions this turn.
Heard. You shot it with an arrow and it's just like fucking rattled in its brain. Other one is a 2. Is that anything different?
2. The creature doesn't move or take actions this turn.
Same thing. Just chilling.
It's like, whoa, my buddy just got stuck with something.
Yeah.
Oh, droplets are going through, and he's just getting a million memories and all this different stuff. He's just like,
I have to go. I have to go rescue somebody.
okay.
Yeah. At that point, though, they are just like full back to screaming, though. Just being gross. Xylea, did you want to have anything to do before you go? Throw an ice knife?
Giant scorpion.
You're just gonna summon a giant scorpion?
Hell yeah, I have giant
Fuck yeah.
insect. Do you want my card? Here, I can just leave these here.
I have.
You're all good.
I can pull. We can
Okay.
pull from
Yeah.
the giant.
Yeah, I can literally
it
pull
has
it up.
multi-attack. Absolutely amazing. And then after that,
Do you want
here,
to
yeah, you can use
There's a
my
giant
beast
scorpion
forms
over there.
and what have you.
Yeah, we use that one a lot because giant scorpions are popular.
It's fun to do giant scorpion and conjure animals because you can do giant scorpion and 2 bears. Just saying.
Giant scorpion. Range is 30 feet. So you can go to
Swayze.
30. They act on your turn each round. Concentration up to 10 minutes. That's an action. Anything for your bonus action? Boom, and we got ourselves a giant scorpion over there now. Fucking shit up, hell yeah.
Hopefully everything's okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Me too. Good. There it is. Alright. Got him right here. Easy enough. So it's summoned on in. And they act on your turn each round.
Sorry guys, I will see you next week.
You're all good. For sure. See you next week. Don't see why it couldn't act on this turn, so we'll have it move in.
See you.
Be safe.
5, 10.
Which one was more screwed up?
The one all the way on the far end.
So they can move over to right here.
And it's got 2 claws, and so it'll do claw on the
roll 'em,
little.
or do you got it?
Oh, you can roll them if you want. Go ahead.
So, claws and sting is the little one, which like her dice likes to run. Did I really roll? Yep. I did roll 3, 3, 4. So that's
Miss.
7, 7, or 7, 8, 7.
Yeah, miss. Unfortunate to my plate.
It's funny. He just got something
Right.
in.
He's
He
like,
needs
whoa,
a second
what am I doing
to
here?
figure out what's going on. They're
Yeah, pretty
screaming
much.
at him.
It's like, what the fuck is happening? Yeah, and they're definitely screaming at him, which... Would they be affected by that?
If
Why not?
it takes an action or anything, remember, because they can't take any actions.
It doesn't, it just does it. Like, it's just a thing that it's always doing. Any creature other than the screaming devilkin that starts its turn within 30 feet or within one or more of these things. So give me a d20 for the giant scorpion for a wisdom save.
And he has a -1. It's at 12.
So it saves. It's just fine,
Okay, good.
which is a good thing. Okay, so then we're back to this guy's turn. What do we have? What does a 6 do?
6. The creature uses its action to make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within its reach. If there's no creature within reach, the creature does nothing on this turn.
All right. His reach is 10, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. He's gonna fucking cut his little buddy in half. So it's a chain attack. Absolutely fucking hits. And I'm pretty sure it's minimum damage kills this thing because it had 1 hit point. So yep, it's dead. Slices this creature in half.
Wait, didn't he save last turn?
No, you silvery barbs.
Oh, I
him.
silvery barbs him. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Like why did I feel like something? But yeah. Oh, and I went again. Right after that, so I have my reaction back too.
And he is going to attempt to save at the end of this turn, which actually not like that at all. Now with a 1 and a 5, so no need for barbs. Oh, I didn't roll for this guy either, but I don't even think they can save against your thing, and it failed. It rolled a 2. That's why.
It can save unless I have a -3.
It has a -1. Potions up.
Interesting. We have friends. I've been I'm not gonna get that close. I'm gonna get a little bit. The little guy.
Little guy.
No, the big guy again.
Big guy again.
I'm going to vicious mockery.
Wisdom saving throw.
You killed your own friend.
That's a 21.
He doesn't care. And then
He says, absolutely I did.
bonus
Because he was
action.
making way too much noise.
I will say, let's focus on the big one. And you see, I kind of go what you see. This kind of light shines to you because I'm in full form, so I'm not bubbling.
That's it for potion. Any movement?
I moved in.
Oh, you did move in. Okay. Reeg is up. He needs to give me a wisdom saving throw.
These for Reeg, and this is Reeg's character sheet. I rolled an 18. That's a 20.
He's good with that. Then he needs to make me another wisdom saving throw
And what's the second one from?
from the chain devil. He's going to use his reaction for unnerving mask.
13.
Fails. Reek is frightened until the end of its turn. So, right till the end of its turn. So it's frightened until the end of his turn.
No,
He is
he's
frightened.
not. Stillness of mind.
That
It's
takes
his action,
an action, yeah.
but he can do that. I mean, he's going to do that. And then
Reek sees a horrific vision of his slaughtered mother in chains.
he's like, that's not true, and he realizes it's just that. And then he will just do that. He will move back a little bit. moves over to here
Gets the fuck away from that
with
thing.
some darts.
Rain, you are up. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
4.
Also, frightened until the end of your turn. You cannot move closer towards them and at disadvantage while they are within your sight.
So then he'll move back
How far back you want to move?
15 feet
15 feet? 5, 10, 15?
and can shoot it.
Yeah.
With disadvantage, you said?
You can shoot the little thing? This
No.
effect is coming from the little thing. Or no, sorry.
The fright.
The fright is coming from the big guy.
Yeah, shooting the big guy. Because that's what.
You can see the big guy's like, the big guy just sliced this other one in half.
Right.
You shot it too,
Yeah.
but he just like,
Yeah.
and then he's just going crazy. So if we can get him, the little ones go down quick. So if we just fuck him up while he's killing
Right.
him, then we're good.
So,
Shoot the big guy.
shoot the big guy. That's, you said disadvantage?
Yes.
Of course it is. Because, you know, 3s work.
Disadvantage is rough.
Second shot.
Hurt?
19.
A 19 is a hit, absolutely.
Cool. Because otherwise it'd have been a 24. So, we'll do 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. And then you also have your bonus shot as well, if you
Oh.
want it. And this is another encounter, so just depending on what you wanted to do.
Right.
You could also save your action search for when you don't have disadvantage.
In case he comes back.
I'm not going to do action surge.
Yeah.
But I'll try and do a trip attack with it.
Awesome. Disadvantage.
Fuck, not 5, 12, and 6 is an 18.
Precision. You
5, 7, 6.
Were you precision attacking or trip attacking? The
Trip
spirit
attack,
die
yeah,
goes to the damage.
Unless you want to use one for precision.
Says
For precision, it goes to the attack.
Which you do have precision.
yeah, okay, yeah, precision.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then you definitely hit,
That works.
but still just the one weapon damage.
One weapon. Let's use this one again.
Plus your modifier.
You can also trip though. You can still do a trip because you can do a precision trip
Yeah,
attack.
you can do
You can do
two. You can stack all your fucking
It's no
things.
action. You could literally be like do a precision pushing trip attack where it's like pushes them 10 feet, trips them, and you got the
That-
bonus. It just eats up your die real quick.
Right.
But you have a lot of dice. Any time you finish a combat with dice,
You
you
fail.
kind of fail.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll add the trip attack on there with it.
Cool. Yahtzee on your ones, bro.
Right. 6 points of damage,
6 points of damage. Hurt.
but he is tripped.
And
Oh,
strength
yes,
save. She doesn't have a proficiency in, and he rolled the deuce, so he falls prone.
Splat.
Splat. Splaticus, maticus. Heard.
It's like.
And then we got. You did move
move.
back. You are no longer frightened. It's just till the end of your turn.
Okay.
As you see this mangled image of your mentor and your teacher wrapped in chains, being like pulled apart, you ran back and plink an arrow into this guy, and it fades. You're like, yeah, that's not a real thing. But
D10.
D10 starts to turn. Which is, what does a 3 do? I think
3. The
it's
creature doesn't move or take actions on this
a
turn.
whole lot of nothing. Heard.
You're looking for a 9 or a 10. The creature can act and move normally.
Yeah, well, we all know how.
1, it moves randomly in a direction. 2 to 6, it doesn't take actions. 7, 8, it attacks. So I'm looking for 7, 8. That's what
Right,
I'm-
you like your 7/8s. I'm just gonna not ever drop 9s, 10s ever. Xylia is up.
She will double scorpion attack to start with. The giant scorpion will do a full attack on this guy, stepping in over top of him. He's prone, so it has advantage. So we're going to do claw, which is I rolled a 17, so that's a 21.
Definitely hit.
1d8 plus 2 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, sorry, Scorpion has to give me a wisdom save at the start of its turn.
You're correct. It failed with an 8. So
It
it's disadvantage.
Actually, so this is from the Screaming Devilkin.
Okay.
It is incapacitated.
Incapacitated, so he's not going to move
his
in.
next turn.
So check that. That would have been awesome.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I would have wrecked this thing.
Yo.
That's fine.
That's why the little guys are not fun. But Xylea can throw an ice knife if she wanted.
She could, or she could.
Or she could bow with the bar.
Bang, bang, diggy.
His name is Kid Rock. Bless you.
Thank you.
Count to concentration, so she's already concentrated on that. So she's going to. Yeah. I don't want anything else. So, well, but he's prone, so she'd have disadvantage on ice knife.
Well, she can hit the floating
The
thing and
big
it can
guy,
explode
yeah.
on the both of them.
That's true. So she'll attack him. She'll do a second level ice knife.
On the little guy.
On the little guy, that's 23.
Definitely a hit.
And then D10 piercing damage.
D10.
So that's 2 points of piercing damage.
2
Then
points
it
of
explodes.
damage on this guy. Extra cold because she cast it up a level.
Yeah, so do 3d6 cold damage, so it's a dex save.
Dexterity save on
them.
this guy is a 22 from the flying guy. And then what's his modifier? Only that? A 16 I think fails her DC.
That's what it says her DC is a 16.
Oh damn. No, he
So
saves.
she saves on the nose, so no 15 points of damage.
They don't take half?
Target must make a succeed on dexterity saving throw or take damage.
Oh damn. Alright.
Damage on half.
Fair enough.
Because it does damage twice, it doesn't get to do
Gotcha.
save for half.
Fair enough. That one starts his turn. Prone, he's gonna roll a 4, so he does nothing.
Sounds right. 4 is, yep, the target doesn't take, or doesn't move or take actions. this
So
turn.
we're going for a wisdom save. Hey, that's a 21.
Silvery bubbles.
Silvery bubbles happening. Let's try.
And by the way, so he has to roll another d20,
and he takes the lowest.
and he takes the lowest.
So
if
out
he
of
has
his
he has advantage. So if you rolled like a 1 and a 20,
right,
and then you rolled again and it was
like
a
a
4, you
17,
still have to take the
you
lowest.
still
of
take the
three.
1. Yeah.
It's ridiculous, but that's actually how it works.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can do that. That's also
Technically 9.
something I never realized with luck. Like, let's say you roll advantage. Like, I'm going to attack you with advantage. Oh, I rolled a 6 and a 14. Oh, 14 hits you. Like, oh, luck point. If I roll again, I'm like, well, that was a 2. Let's say I roll a 20. You can be like, cool, you have to take that 6 because it's the lowest of your thing. So even though I have advantage, you force it into basically a super disadvantage.
ooh.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, and technically he rolled low again, so he fails his save
Cool. And I marked off the
with some silvery barbs.
silver
Bubbles.
Bubbles. Silvery bubbles. So he is still confused. Potion.
Am I within range of the? I'm not within range of the.
You're not.
scary
You are
frightened.
just out of
Okay,
it.
cool. He's over there, and he's all incapacitated and stuff, and that sucks. He's flying. He's on the ground. The one on the ground. I will throw a.
Dude on the
No.
ground.
I don't know for sure. So what I'm going to do is, because I'm going to do this. I look to everybody around. I know this is a frightening situation, but it's all mind magics. Steel yourself. You'll get through this, and I'll throw out a counter charm as an action until the end of my next turn. During this time, any creatures within 30 feet of me gain advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed.
Nice. Oh yeah.
And then as a bonus action, I will inspire Rig. No, I like to inspire Rig, but as a bonus action, I'm going to unsettling words the guy on the ground. Say, just stay there and die.
Disadvantage
So
on him.
he doesn't have disadvantage. He has a
minus D8
minus D8
on his next save.
on the next saving throw.
Heard.
Hopefully, be mine.
Rig is up.
Let's do. So he has no fright, nothing.
Nope.
He's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Move over to the guy, and he will do smack with the staff. Throw my dice.
Do it.
That's a 20.
Definitely a hit.
And he will do 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. Heard.
Second attack, much higher, for 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage.
And then let's throw 2 charges or 2 key points into those. So I need save from both of them.
Con saves, right?
Actually, no. He's not going to do that because the guy's all fucked up in the head. So why waste those? Instead, he's just going to flurry of blows, do 2 more attacks.
Okay.
That's a hit and a hit. And those are d6s. So he comes over and smack with the staff, and then like plants off the staff and comes up and lands with 2 kicks on the guy. That'll be 22 points of damage.
22 points of damage.
11 and 11, and then he will
use the rest of his movement.
15 feet still?
Mhm.
Yeah, 15 feet.
Yep.
To move back. And because the guy takes no actions, means he gets no reaction, so no
Indeed.
attack opportunity.
So that's it for Rig. We have Rain. Or up. You got the floating blimp, and you also have the dude who's
I'm gonna shoot the floating blimp.
prone on the
because
ground.
it's gross. And I don't like it.
Blimpy thing. Whoop his ass. You do not have disadvantage
I do
anymore.
not have disadvantage. So
So you can just shoot him.
I have attack. How about 13 and a 19.
13 is a miss. The 19 is a hit.
It's a hit. That'll be 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage on it. Bloodies
so
it.
So he gets a bonus shot on that.
Yeah, he can bonus attack.
14.
14 is a miss. You are inspired. If you wanted to use it.
Yes. 20.
Definitely a hit.
I have unfailing inspiration too, so always remember if you want,
You can roll it
can use
always until
and
it's.
if you use it and you fail,
Fails?
You still keep
okay.
it.
All right. Cool. Ooh. 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. It dies. It stops screaming. It all of a sudden gets oddly quiet in this area.
And then
Just the sounds of chains.
action surge.
You want to shoot the guy on the ground? Or are you going to try and move closer?
I'm gonna move in.
He is further than 30 feet from you. You can still move in 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Do I get disadvantage if I'm trying to shoot him with a freaking arrow?
Yeah. Yeah, if he's prone.
you got it.
Dumb.
But your precision, no, you got it.
Right? Okay.
Yeah, you've got dice for it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then
Technically, he's easier to hit than the
Get
fucking flying guys.
2 shots on him then. But the first shots with the shots are with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay. So then 17 plus 7 is
24.
24.
Definitely a hit.
So that would be 6 points of damage.
6 points.
Second one
He's
is
definitely bloodied.
no fucking way.
Oh my fucking god! Holy shit! What? What?
What was the ridiculous into that?
What? Do like a pushing trip on that shit?
Right? Yeah.
He's already prone, but you can spend the superiority dice and fuck him up.
You have 3 dice left, so you can do a pushing, which adds a d8, a trip, which adds a d8.
Do you have like a disarming? Does that add to damage?
I don't think so. From what I remember, he has pushing, which is on a hit, adds superiority dice to damage. The target gets pushed 15 feet if they don't make a strength save.
Ambush, lunging, precision, and trip. But I have 2 others that I don't have on
Ambush.
You have commander strike,
Ambush is when I.
commander strike, and pushing attack.
Oh, ambush is your initiative.
Yeah, initiative or stealth.
Gotcha.
Right.
But yeah, so you have pushing and commander strike. Commander is the one where you tell somebody else to attack, and pushing is you add to the damage.
So yeah, you can add trip and push to it just to do the extra damage.
Right.
So then that'd be 6 d8.
Or 3d8 doubled. Whatever you want
Whichever
to
you
do.
prefer to do.
Right. I'll just do 68 because that's fun to roll.
Hell yeah. How often do you get to roll 68?
So I still have 2 left there. I'll leave
me,
those 2
Leo.
alone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Lightning line.
6.
He has 8.
Plus my
So it's that plus your
attack modifier.
attack modifier.
Damage modifier.
Yep.
So,
There you go.
10. Shit. 10.
25, right?
25.
Plus
4. 29.
29. So 30 plus 9.
And then yeah, he needs 2 strength. I guess one of them, he can't be knocked prone again, but
Right. So we'll say the strength save to not be pushed. Oh yeah, you fucking got a 23.
so you don't push him.
Yeah.
But he's critical. Absolutely, just fucking like that second shot. You just fucking like perfectly under its chin. And it's like sticking out of his mouth. Just blood everywhere. They are dead. Xylea. They are
Technically, for the next 8 rounds,
no longer incapacitated.
they're on their plane of existence, freaking out.
Pretty much, yeah.
Xylea is going to.
Everybody there was like, who set these things off?
Right. Pretty much, if you can, if they're on this plane and they go back to their own plane, they definitely are existing with others of these things, screaming. Whatever they're around is
Like a
quite
whole bunch
used
of
to it.
goats just sitting around and screaming.
Kind of.
Yeah.
A little worse though, because it's constant. True.
The guy's going to attack. So we'll start off with this. See if we can just finish him off without having the spend the spell slots.
Get it.
The claw.
Steps with advantage.
20.
Definitely a hit.
Claw. 13.
That's a miss for sure.
So the first claw does 3 points of bludgeoning damage, and the target is grappled.
3 points of bludgeoning damage. Target is grappled hurt. Speed is 0.
And then sting. 14.
14's a miss. Anything else from Xylea?
I don't want to waste your spell slots. She'll probably be like,
It's okay. Chilling like a villain. Heard. It starts its turn. What does it do? 2, which is nothing, right?
2 is...
It moves, except it can't because it's grappled.
No, the creature does not move or take actions this turn.
Cool. He's chilling.
Only one is move.
Gotcha. Wisdom save against confusion, basically. Hey, how about a 22?
-6.
How about a 16?
That's a fail.
Moving on. Potion.
Thought your bad guy could do something.
This is a deadly encounter that basically became nothing.
Confusion's a tough spell.
That is.
That's why you can throw one monster as confusion on a party, and it can become a deadly
And
encounter.
it becomes, just horrible, yeah.
We're all good. I will.
Using your spell slots well, like you're actually using your resources, which makes sense.
I'm going to. I'm going to use my unsettled words. I tried to warn you, friend. Have fun on your plane of existence.
And Rig is up.
And that's a bonus action.
Oh,
and
that's
then
just a bonus. For
Well, I'll
unsettling.
first vicious mockery him, and then I'll do that because I'm not going to put that on the vicious mockery.
Copy that. His wisdom save would have been a 19.
So yeah,
No
he
vicious
saved
mockery.
Vicious mockery, and then that.
Then unsettled. Rig is up.
Let's move in and do all the attacks. 2 with the staff, which is going to hit, 21, and much higher. It's plus 12. 21 total with 2 attacks.
He just finishes him off. And stops shaking, and the chains just go limp around him. Didn't even get to use his big ol' ability.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I'll go fuck myself. Like I said, you use your resources like crazy. So.
And if he had a death saving throw, it would be with a -7.
He still made it. He still made it.
His first one.
Right.
Exactly. Except Scorpion's going.
Yeah.
Stinger just in its chest. Yeah, definitely fuck these creatures up for sure. You get a lot of chain. That's all you really get from these guys.
I'm writing it in here. Inventory.
For
Art.
a lot of chain.
Gonna mention that he goes and picks up his arrows too.
Yeah, I figure as much. I mean,
Would you say it's like chain 10 feet?
yes.
How many of those?
Give me a D10.
1.
Sorry. You find 50 feet of chain.
I'm adding 5 10-foot sections
Do it.
to the card.
And that's basically what it is. Just random different assortment of chains. Some of them have like pokies off of them. Some of them seem to be like grabbed from a fucking town. Like it's just random chain. Doesn't all seem to look like it goes together. Some are thicker links, some are kind of shorter.
Cool.
And the rest of your night goes by uneventfully. You have to start your 5th day and
Well,
potentially final
Drag
day's
this
travel.
off the trail.
Yeah.
Stash them off somewhere.
Pull them off, kind of hide them. But we can pick it up here because I don't know if we do any RP or anything like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it's that time.
Of course, yeah. Call it here, and then we'll pick it from this spot next week. As we get closer to the end.
And then we will also be here tomorrow.
Indeed, yeah. Be sure and tune in for some ocean-bound. Space ocean-bound. Found up in space. Space ocean. The oceanic space is where we are bound.
I don't know that.
Pretty sure I do. Where some shit went down. Lots of shit went down. Tune in. It'll be a fun time.
I haven't added the sword to your character yet, but I will add it in tonight. And then we will.
I don't remember where we left off with that one.
We just finished stretching.
We finished like a short rest. We went back to the docks and finished a short rest.
You're going back to the docks and you're doing a long rest.
Long resting.
At the docks, but the guys, you're going back and you're identifying bubbles and figuring out if you want to try to trade for the bubbles. You're going to do a long rest before you leave or finish rest of the night. We'll see if there's anything you guys want to trade for, because you have 10 bubbles that they're willing to trade some stuff for.
Cool.
You just don't know how much
Really, what the fucking value is.
one of those values are. I mean, on a ship it could be super helpful. In a planet, it's like crazy to think you could just go.
And then, ta-da! All yours fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, just everything. Yeah.
But we will see.
Cool. I'm gonna shut us off.
10-4. Catch y'all tomorrow.